Hello everyone and welcome to episode 11 of Wasteland 3. We're going to pick up right where we left off. Between episodes, I was thinking about whether or not we wanted to pick up a shotgun for Drienne. I don't know, maybe take a quick look. I'm trying to remember if we upgraded their small arms. On the one hand, I'm kind of hoping that we'll find one that's better, and on the other hand, the big thing about that is, there's a couple things actually. Drienne's shotgun does not do very much damage. It's very, very low level compared to, like, Drienne is a level... Wow, I didn't know that they had, Wait, I didn't know that they had character classes. I never looked at this before. Mia's an enforcer, Azric's a sniper, Drienne's a commander, Blobby Bard is a heavy gunner, Lawkeeper, and Gunslinger. Okay. I didn't know... I never looked at that prior to this moment. If we go back over to Drienne, though, commander. Not shotgunner, not... you know, I don't know, blitz artist, not ranger, it's commander. Drienne is all about powering up allies and then being a medic, and that's sort of what their whole deal is. So, I don't know, let's take a quick look to see if there's a better shotgun that we would have. I mean, there's that level 9 one, I guess it's a little bit better. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else. Yeah, Punkbuster level 9 shotgun. I am kind of thinking that we might want to sell some of these things before we go. Alternatively, we could break them down. And that's another thing that I wanted to check. Yeah, we're saving her points there. Let me just take a quick look here. I want to look at her perks. So I'm trying to remember, wasn't there a weapon modding perk? Plus 25% bonus ammo when looting at a minimum of +1. Expert Disassembler. Field stripping weapons yield 30% more scrap. But field stripping now has a chance of providing weapon mods. We never picked this perk up for Lucia. So, yeah, that's, I wanted to remember what exactly that did, because one of the things that I was thinking of is it possible that with the right perks, we'd be able to reclaim some of the extra stuff that we put into Drienne's shotgun? The answer is no. It looks like if you field strip any weapon, then you get a random chance to get a weapon mod out of it. So with that, let's go just check out the weapon person. I don't think we're gonna buy anything for Drienne, but I figured we'd take a quick look. Let me just double check here. Weapon shop, which is very close to where I'm standing. She's gonna say something.
Hello again, strangers.
Show us.
Certainly.
All right. Specifically, well, I mean, right there, right away, that level 10 shotgun looks pretty good. Let's select Drienne, and so it's got somewhat, but only half a meter less range, the smallest of small hit chance drops, and it's got better penetration and substantially more damage. But even though that's glowing and it looks like it's pretty good, let's see what else we've got. Level 11. Show me your highest level shotgun. I like the fact that you can sort by... What's the phrase I'm thinking of? I like the fact that you can sort by, like, weapons or armor. It would be actually really helpful to me if you could sort by weapon types. So we got a level 15 auto shotgun, Spaz 12. Let's put that in there. And I'm just taking a look to see if we've got anything higher than that. It doesn't really look like it, but let's look. Yeah, this looks like I'm getting into stuff that I have previously sold. So this level 15 shotgun does more than twice as much damage. It's got a better ammo capacity. Now, this is a fairly significant range drop, at least in terms of percentages, but it's got much better percentage, and it still gives the point-blank ability. If I wanted to buy this, that'd be go back up. $666, because we do get a little bit of a discount, and yeah, and we'd be losing out on the upgrades that Drienne currently has. I mean, that is easily affordable, right? I'm gonna put a pin in this because, again, it's just not... It is very, very good. But... yeah, that's our exit. with the way that we've been playing Drienne as a character, I feel like I'm not sure that I want a better weapon that will make us have to choose between does Drienne heal somebody, go into a support role, or do they take a shot that's going to be really devastating? So I think I'm going to hold out to see if we find a better shotgun at some point, and instead... And I'm sorry, did I check the inventory that we currently have? I think I did. Yeah, because this is, somewhat better. It's better, but not super good. Okay, so the next thing then we're going to do is go into the mission log. As I recall... Oh yeah, like where is this? The Cinema Verite. An old monster army bunker that was abandoned years ago. But I don't know that she said anything about marking it on our map. Then we got Lords of War. Yeah, this is a higher level than some of the other things that we're doing. So... yeah, Thicker Than Water will probably be the next one. But there's, No. I'm sorry, do we or do we not have one where we're supposed to go back to Colorado Springs and talk about the human traffickers, remember? I'm not... Okay, no, this is the one. Unwelcome guests. Find somebody. Yep, we did that. Have a talk with Mama Cotter in downtown Colorado Springs. According to Carmen, a woman named Mama Cotter hired the smugglers to illegally sneak refugees into Colorado Springs. She was supposed to meet the refugees near the city gates. We should find her there to confront her. Okay, so that's what I wanted to go do next, because as of our last episode, those refugees are on their way. They're headed over to Colorado Springs as we speak. Oh, by the way, we're probably going to get some dialogue here. Every single time we've gotten into the world map here, it has brought up some sort of a...
Citizens of Colorado.
Yep.
This is your patriarch. No one alive can remember what it was like before the war. But my parents remembered, and they filled me with stories of how...
Oh, ambush. A herd of goats is running in frightened circles. They run into the road and you have to slam on the brakes. What frightened them? Suddenly, waste worm heads rise all around you and the goats scatter. Defend yourself, yeah? Yeah, no, I want to have this fight. I mean, among other things. Oh, look, the monster army bunker is down there. Yeah, we're gonna do this fight. I mean, the fight is gonna cost us some experience points and get us some ammunition. That is... wow. Okay, take what I said and turn it completely around. This is gonna cost us some ammunition and presumably get us some experience points. Okay, wait, what is happening? Hold on a second. Oh, I take it back. Okay, guys, we might just load right out past this. Oh my god. Yeah, no. It got really real. So, Azaric, Lucia, and Drienne are all completely down. I honestly don't even know where to start. Well, I guess where we're going to start is with the Kodiak. We've got 4 turns to get them up, or I think they're permanently dead. And we will, I'm just letting everybody know, absolutely reload if that happens. Because we're not starting off this stream with just everybody being dead. Let's see if we can mess this guy up a whole bunch. And then let's see if we can mess, like, I'm looking for guys that are kind of at full health. All right. Mia. Well, let me just check to see what Blah has up his sleeve, because sometimes he can do something awesome. Negative 20% hit chance for 2 turns versus demoralized targets. He also gets a bonus. Well, this does have the advantage of messing up a good chunk of them, and we might even kill those 2 that are low on health. Let's, oh man, we can't quite hit those 2, can we? Okay, then, yeah, let's go for this, I think. Oh my goodness, really? This one didn't die. Hold on, 1 hit point. 1 hit point is what we've got left there. So, Blah still does have the opportunity to do a good shot, and I do think that maybe the... Yeah, let's aim at this, because I think this is going to kill 2 of them outright and mess up the rest of them pretty good. Alright, and that does it for Blah. We are going to prepare, I guess. Now I think that we're probably going to go to Mia, because we want to decide what we're going to do. So, Marshal Quan, can you throw like a grenade over here? I mean, that should mess both these guys up, right? Good. All right, and now... Yeah. Yeah. And that's it for you. So we're going to prepare for you as well. So now, Mia's got a few different options at her disposal. What are these guys like for armor, do you think? Probably pretty low? Yeah. Armor 6. Oh, it shows right there. Durr. So, my penetration is above that on both weapons. So... And, sorry, so this one is... slowed? Suppressed. Do we get... Because I do not remember. Do we get Mia's automatic critical hit on... blunt weapon attacks. Sorry, for some reason that wasn't coming to mind. Stunned, blind, shocked, bleeding, and poisoned. No, it does not apply. Well, that's fine, I guess, because we can still get in here. Yeah, let's go in here and try to hit this guy twice. And we've got one more swing with this, but this should do it, I think. And Mia has 2 points left, so Mia's gonna go take some cover. The odds of this being a reload is really high. Regardless, we are definitely going to have to go back and get some medical attention at the old HQ.
I know you're but you can't play radiation for everything!
Nice, good work, Provost. Wow. Okay. Oh, and now it's demoralized. So I think that we do get the bonus on that. Not enough AP, man. Arg. I really wanted Mia to get that kill. That's okay. Let's grab Marshal Quan, and maybe he can finish it off. Okay, that was horrible. Yeah, we definitely have to go get some medical attention. Let's take a look to see what injuries everybody got. Azaric has the chills. He does a lot less damage. Stupid shivers. Wait, are people still dying? Oh, Mia is. I think Mia is actually still poisoned. Well, Mia's gonna get over it. Like, we have to go back to get some medical attention anyway. Can we just make sure that Provost isn't gonna drop dead? Hold on, how much longer does this last? Can we tell? Can we find out? 22 seconds remaining. Negative 5% per turn. Okay, here's the way that we're gonna resolve this. There. Now he's not gonna die, and I'm just double checking that Clone and Major Tomcat are still up. Polly's still up. Okay, so now we're going to loot, and then we're gonna leave. This was sort of super bad, but let's see what we got. Waste worm teeth and a sock, a car. We got some muscle tissue and purified tar, which are in fact crafting materials. We got tin can. Yep, looks good. Good. And let's just do a once around in this area. It's sort of like a random... Oh, no. I think this is the second time I said that, and then... Or I started to say, I bet there's nothing else to find, and then it turned out that there was something right over here, that these bonus objectives are... Or random missions are good. Yeah, we found a whole bunch of ammo in here. I feel like that more than offsets the ammo that we put out to win that fight. Okay. Back to base now. Okay, I'm gonna check the map. So we're here, and we want to go there. So we're gonna go up, kind of straight. We're gonna sort of like up north, but bearing west as we go. Also, why? Who has attributes to spend? Oh, did Azric level up? Okay, I wasn't aware of that. So, I think that between the set, we probably want to go with luck, because that's going to give him extra crit chance, and he really needs as much evade as he can get. So let's do that. Then we've got for skills. This is the next thing that we want. Now, I think that he gets 3 or 4 skills per turn, so I could get something... Like, I could take a point in sneaky shit, but we're gonna wait, because we don't need it right now, and I want to make sure that we can afford that. And I think I might also save his perk, and the reason is, once we get to his last level of sniper rifles, it unlocks the chain ambush perk. So, let me try to remember not to do this. And Lucia, we are still spending points on. Or saving points on. So, yeah, let's be on our way. I kind of want to go get that, except we're not in any condition to do so. This overland stuff, I do not know if this was part of a stretch goal for the Kickstarter, or if this was part of the previous games in the Wasteland series, but this is super neat. I really like the fact that this is the way that we get around the world. I might have to check the map as we come up here, because I think it's over to our west. Maybe I'll just keep going. I mention this from time to time, but one of the things that I like in games is a sense of distance, space between locations. Oh, I'm looking forward to not listening to this. Hold on.
So come and join us on Saturday, October 31st for our Halloween spooky...
I'll tell you what, Ranger HQ. I don't think that we're in for a fight with the human traffickers, or refugee traffickers, even though, like we've already done that fight. However, if a fight were to break out in our general vicinity, we are not in a position to withstand it. So...
You think that chicken is edible? Or will we be picking wires out of our teeth?
Alright, and now, let's... Yeah, medic is right up here. I'm very glad that I was coming here anyway, because I don't feel bad about, like, sponging the system for free med care. I would very much like to be patched up, actually.
Have a seat.
Okay, and never mind.
I won't. I never do.
Okay, everybody's back. Nobody has any injuries. Drienne does still have the third eye, which gives them plus 5% critical chance. And now, do I ever have to talk to this person again about clone?
Hi, Rangers. It's good to see you again. What can I do for you?
Hello to Caroluna. Caroluna, I hope you had a nice Thursday.
Oh, I'm reverse engineering Persian cats. You already have a clone, and I don't have any more goo, so I'm sorry. I can't extract goo from a living clone. Thanks, Rangers.
Okay. Well, I guess unless we get some sort of like an, you know, if we overhear an argument or something on our way out. Oh, hey, Ananda's here. Right, we recruited him, and also somebody for the mess hall. We should go check in on those folks.
It would seem the refugees have difficulty understanding the absolute necessity of good manners.
Are manners really that important?
Rangers, manners are what separates man from bedraggled beast. Why, the very implication of such a question. Let us both seek wisdom in the Book of Nauseatingly Correct Manners. Chapter 16, Pernicious Pleasantries, line 33. It is of the utmost importance that manners come from deep within your being. For if those pleasantries are ever false, your very soul will be consumed by your depraved rudeness to your fellow man. So you see, Rangers, manners are critically important in everything you do. I hope dearly that I have answered your question. Let us never speak of this again. Felicitations.
How's our reputation here holding up?
I would say your reputation has improved dramatically. I haven't heard an impolite word about Team November in quite some time. Quite some time.
I like the fact that this is apparently what he says when Ranger allegiance is uncertain, that we've improved dramatically. Nobody really likes you, which is a dramatic improvement from the last time that you asked. Let me see your goods.
Of course, Rangers. It would be impolite not to share such tremendous deals.
I don't know. Toaster repair. Yeah, it's not really going to be a thing. A monocle. Now, the monocle is good, except what this would mean is that anytime we did any sort of trade, it's not even that expensive, but every time we did any sort of trade with Drienne, we'd have to take off their stethoscope and put on the monocle. And I'm just letting everybody know I'm not going to remember to do that. I just am not going to remember to do that. So we'd spend $127, and the amount of extra like cash that we'd make out of it would not be worth it. We've got some mustache wax, grooming brush, which would be good if we had anybody with Animal Whisperer. If I were to ever replay this game, and I can't envision that I ever would, I would absolutely want somebody. We would definitely have somebody on staff who does Animal Whisperer and somebody who does Toaster Repair, because I am curious what's up. And that is all he sells. All right, fair enough. I don't know that I do want to sell junk. I feel like one thing that we started to discover is that sometimes junk is also a crafting material, even though it doesn't necessarily say that. Mess hall. Here we go. Due south. Let's head down here. So we picked up.
Nice place they got here. Classy. Except I think somebody pissed on the floor right here. What kind of disgusting animal will do a thing like that? It's terrible. Huh. Why are my pants wet?
Oh, Scotchmo. I'm not sure we're going to get along. Let's talk with Masato. He's who we recruited over at the bazaar.
There should always be room for few more people at the dinner table. I'm glad you let the refugees stay.
Do you miss the bazaar?
No, not at all. There are so many wonderful people here who truly appreciate my cooking and actually chew before swallowing.
Have you heard any rumors?
There are a lot of people saying good things about the Rangers, but especially about November. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it.
What's cooking?
Only the best ingredients for my Rangers. it's hard to bring Colorado together with a stomach full of bitter rations.
All right, and he sells. Now, combat stim is pretty cool. +2 AP and +15% hit chance for 6 turns, and no downside, by the way. Bleh. God. I don't think I would want to eat something called a clown burger. Also, it applies poisoned. Yes, I mean, that sounds like something that a clown burger would do. I don't know why you would ever want to eat that. Flam, Stouffer's Select, Boers, Frozen Ferret. That doesn't sound very good. You know what also, like, sounds really good until, like, I don't know, I think about it for a minute. Like a frozen banana. It feels like then you just have to wait for it to thaw out and be really crunchy. I'm not sure that crunchy banana is what I want. All right, let's go talk to Scotchmo, who really wanted everybody to pay attention to the fact that he's here.
Huh? Who's that? Rangers? What are you doing here? I heard you was off in Colorado or somewhere. Welcome back. This calls for a drink. Cheers.
I have a feeling a lot of things call for a drink.
Oh, good stuff. Is that you, Rangers? Boy, I ain't seen you in a donkey's age. This calls for a drink. Cheers!
Cara Luna's saying frozen banana is awesome.
Who drank my squeezins? What kind of a place is this?
I should note, I haven't actually had one. It's one of those things that sounded like it'd be really good, and then it was like, but do you just have to wait for it to thaw out? But Cara Luna says it's great. Well, let's focus on what Drienne can say. Hate to tell you this, but you're showing signs of late-stage liver disease.
What do you know? I ain't had a liver for years.
Sure. We're not back from Colorado. We're in Colorado. You're in Colorado.
You're drunk. If we was in Colorado, there'd be snow all over the place, and you'd all be wearing parkas. You gotta cut back on the squeezings.
I feel like I really dislike this guy, but I really like Markintosh. Markintosh, how are you? And I hope that you've had a great Thursday so far. So, who are you, and what are you doing in our bar? That second question sounds incredibly redundant based on what we can see with our own eyes.
Come on, Rangers! You know me! It's Scotchmo! Your pal! I fought Coach Chase with you! I helped you beat all them damn robots!
So the dialogue in this section actually proceeds on its own, which most dialogue in the game does not. That was Team Echo. We're Team November.
You can't fool me with that stuff. I know who you are.
How did you get here?
What do you mean, how did I get here? I've been here the whole time. How did you get here? You got a screw loose.
I want to note that the voice acting is actually really good for this character. It's extremely evocative of somebody that I don't want to spend any time with at all. You're welcome to stay, have a drink.
Well, don't mind if I do. Cheers! But I ain't here to drink, nuh-uh. I'm here to sign up. I want to be a ranger again, just like before.
No!
I know you Rangers been going through hard times, so I'm doing my patriotic duty and offering my services as a tired and true veteran. What do you say?
So here's the thing. From a gameplay mechanical perspective, I'm not going to turn down a potential party member, but at least at the moment, I actually really like both Marshall Kwan and Lucia. Lucia, I wasn't super sure of when we first brought her on, but as we've upgraded her pistol and gotten a sense of what her trick shot can do when it lands. Oh, and also the fact that she's our weapon mod expert. We're keeping Lucia for sure. However, I'm not actually going to kick this guy out. I just don't really think I'm going to use him.
Hot diggity! Give me a gun and point me at the bad guys. I'm...
Okay, that's kind of funny.
Ready? Lead on, Rangers!
Morgentosh is tired. Well, hopefully we can provide some good entertainment between now and sleep, and when you do sleep, you hire a companion. But I don't want to do that. Oh, also, look at this. It looks like he's a melee guy. Yeah, we've got one of those. No, thank you. Scotchmo. Bye. Cancel. Okay. Yeah, he's welcome to hang out. I'm not going to tell him that I'm, like, never gonna... You know, I'm not going to kick him out, but... No, I don't really want to hang out with him.
Heard you killed that synth that was hiding downtown. If anything can make Wolf smile, that'd be it. Good luck out there.
Okay, now, there is one other thing that I'd like to do. I don't really think that we're gonna do it, but I did want to check to see what if we wanted to... Did we get somebody in the brig? I think that we did. And I think that I've been to the brig since we did it, but I just want to go in here.
Sad to see a woman of such obvious competence wasting her talents watching over a bunch of psychos and two-bit hustlers.
Such as yourself?
See, now that's exactly what I'm talking about. You got a lot on the ball. Brygo Industries has many enterprises that could benefit from the management and people skills of someone such as yourself.
Sorry, Mr. Brygo. I just don't see myself as a madam.
I do have other businesses, you know.
Not anymore, you don't.
Oh, good one, Hope.
Rangers. Your decision to allow the refugees to remain in the barracks was an admirable one, but it's caused considerable dissent among the recruits. Fortunately, the situation hasn't escalated into violence, but Sergeant Greatsky has had his hands full keeping the two groups apart. What can I do for you? McTavish was pretty surly when he was brought in, but he's mellowed a little since we got to talking.
Suddenly I'm going to speak much louder.
Did he tell you that his injuries came from just a few hours up on the pillories? For a relatively minor crime? Violence begets violence begets violence. I'm not saying he's not culpable. All those deaths during the Dorsey raid are his to answer for. But had he been given real justice instead of having his body mangled, maybe those people would be alive today. Good luck out there.
I don't know when we got a table that could be lockpicked, but at level 2, I mean, Azra could have done this at any time. And here we have some leopard print handcuffs, which are a crafting component, by the way. These handcuffs, covered in hot pink faux fur, can only hold someone who is willing. And then we've got some other stuff, including the Locksmith's Companion, permanently increases lockpicking by 1, and can only be used once. I don't think that we need... Yeah, I'll tell you what, let's hold on to this for the day that, you know, we reach something that needs 1 level higher than what we've got. And I will, guaranteed, forget that I have that, but maybe we'll remember when the moment is right. Okay, well that was worth coming in here just for that. Museum. I didn't know that we had a museum.
What if we had animatronic displays, like in the Patriarch's Museum in downtown?
Isn't that how you get, robots?
Robots are autonomous. Animatronics are just machines.
I don't know what those words mean, but I'd still shoot first and ask questions later.
Okay, maybe not.
Okay, I completely forgot that we invited Junko to come set up a museum here. So we've never actually had a conversation with her since she came.
Hey, Rangers! Hope you like what I've done with the space.
Sato is my hero. Never eaten this well in my life.
A model of Bellamy Ward's greenhouse spires, celebrating the Rangers' routing of Dorsey forces in the Garden of the Gods. Oh, nice! This is gonna fill out as we, like, do stuff. None of this we can interact with. Oh, but we got something to lockpick. So, a kit boodle. Another crafting component, a diorama designer's delightful dream. This plastic container is stuffed full of sequins, pipe cleaners, hot glue sticks, and 45 different types of glitter. Plus, some extra stuff.
Time to make this place shine. Grab a mop and let's get to work.
A mop? I'm a ranger.
You're a ranger who was assigned to me. Get going.
Join the Rangers, they said. A life of adventure, they said. Nuts.
Okay, so it said that there was a plaque next to this garish clown statue, and this is of one of the payasos. Sorry, let me just see if I can pull up the name. But one of the clown dudes that we've recently murdered. Payaso Royo. Okay, I'm going to check this computer, because I don't know what, if anything, this one said. It looks like we've already read this one. Some of the files. Yeah, I feel like we read all of these, like, a long time ago. So we are going to step away. A disco bot. Oh, right, from the nightclub back in Colorado Springs. A plaque next to this disco bot reads, recovered after the Little Vegas nightclub was shut down. Oh, that was good of Masato to go get that.
Robot mascots of pre-war PSAs, Peek and Poke were meant to show the right and wrong ways of preparing for the end of the world. Each vignette humorously contrasted Noble Peek's forethought and generosity and Poke's short-sightedness and greed. Since the deluge, the billboards have been often modified by survivalists who change the art and the message to suit the times, resulting in a darker humor than the original creators ever intended.
Peek shares ammo with his squad before a battle, Poke steals ammo from his squad before a battle, and loots their corpses afterwards. That's an interesting spelling of Mia. Alright, let's take a quick look around. No, Mia would never steal from others on our squad. She would definitely loot their corpses afterwards if they were just unlucky enough to drop dead.
I defeated Cochise single-handed.
The pages of this food-stained notebook are filled with recipes, notes, and postmortems for a series of seasoning experiments. The last entry reads, equal parts salt, onion powder, garlic powder, soy sauce, ground bison bone. Failure, always failure. When, God? When will I find that heavenly silver packet flavor? Oh God. He's trying to replicate the little flavor packets in ramen noodles. Okay, so I'm looking for Great Ski, right? Yeah. Oh, and I should save it. Every once in a while, I do like to make sure that everybody's still alive. What's-his-face is still with us, yes? Yes, the Provost. Okay. I'm gonna quick save it.
Good of you to help Flab keep control of the bazaar. He's been a loyal ally of the Patriarchs for years. Now, what can I help you with?
Let's see if he has any more stories about his past. Here's my bet at this point. He will have stories of his past as we take down the major targets of the Patriarch's children.
Anytime, Rangers. Always happy to tell war stories. How about a monster army story?
Oh, I was wrong.
Now, I know the monsters seem like a joke now. But back then, they were terrifying. Word of their coming would send whole towns running for their lives. Well, Saul decided to take advantage of that. So we went and waited in the houses of a village that had emptied out and watched as the monsters all roared into the town square to proclaim their arrival and demand tribute like they always did. As we covered him from the doors and windows, he strode out, head high and hammer in hand, and challenged the leader, a 7-foot bruiser they called the Gorgon to a duel. To be honest, I didn't think it was gonna work. I thought those psychos would shoot him in the back and leave us without a leader. But the Gorgon waved him down, and him and Saul went toe to toe, while us and the monsters all just watched. I'd never seen Saul torn up so bad, red from head to toe. But finally he got in one good swing and took the Gorgon's head clean off. That's when the monster started shooting, but we still had him covered, so we beat him to the punch. Happy to.
Okay.
What's on your mind?
I want to see what the cost would be to retrain, because like Mia has a couple points in small arms that I don't think are ever going to be used. I think his Marshal Quan has a couple points in like first aid that aren't really useful.
Sure thing. Let's have a look.
Yeah, retrain. So I don't know that I'm going to do it. I just want to see what the cost would be. Nice. Okay, I'm very, very happy that it's remained at 200. One of the things that somebody had PM'd at one point is, does the cost to retrain scale up as they go higher in experience points? Now, although we can easily afford this, I'm actually not feeling all that bad about it. So, do I want to continue? Well, no, not necessarily.
There you go. Anything else?
Yeah, let me get out of here. Okay, so if we were to, like, respec anybody, let's just take a quick look here. Mia has a couple points in automatic weapons, but they're so low that I think we'd get back, like, 2 points. So if we take that, like, we can't immediately spend it on something. It's not like it's that useful. Then we've got Drienne. I actually like all the points we put into Drienne. There's no question there. Blah has some points in weapon modding, and that has not aged well, given the fact that Lucia also has weapon modding. So we could get, I mean, at least 3 points back. Adding to his 2, we could straight up get something else, like armor modding, for example. Yeah, and the mechanics are actually coming from his hat, so that's not a thing. So if I was to respec anybody, I think it might be blah, just because, like, these points here, which is 1, 2, and maybe 4 in total, that's... those are just straight up wasted right now. Then we've got Marshal Quan. We could refund all of his sneaky shit and his first aid, and, like, put those into kiss ass, or you know what? I bet that would actually be enough to get his last point in automatic weapons. How much cash do I have? I've got a lot. Yeah. I'm gonna retrain one of them. I haven't decided who yet. Okay, so it is 3 points, it looks like. 3, 7, yeah. Because it always gives you the total. So, to go up to here, that's 1, 2, 3. Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it charts out. So, I could get back 4 points for him, and then if I wanted to, I could immediately spend those on armor modding, which I don't, like, need right this second, or big guns, or explosives. And then Marshal Quan would be, again, 4 points in things that aren't really helpful. Now, the only other thing is that, like, I think with First Aid 1... So he can use healing items that are worth 1 first aid, or they require 1 first aid. What are those specifically? Med Hypo is free. Med Dart requires 3. Med packs require 1 first aid. I'm looking to see if there's anything else that requires 1 first aid. So does the suture kit. So you know what? I'm gonna leave him with the one thing, and yeah, I'm gonna retrain blah, because I want to, like, spend his points on something else. So here we go. Let's camp blah. Sir, I would like to retrain my stats.
I hope giving the troops now. What can I? Sure thing. Let's have a look.
Okay. Retrain. $200 at this point, I feel like I can afford. So let's exit out.
Go. Anything else? I'll be here.
Okay. Oh, shit. I wasn't thinking about this. Well, this is why I resaved it. Holy shit. Because now I have to respend everything, huh? Yeah, of course you would. Why would you ever have thought differently? Yikes. Okay, so I might just reload this because I didn't want to have to make all these decisions again. I mostly just wanted those points back. So, yeah, this seems like it's going to be way more effort than it's worth. So hold on. We're going to quick load. Also, I think I saved it before I listened to his story, so we're just going to go click, 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 click right through his story. And I'm actually starting to think that I might just do this off stream because I really wanted to sort of replicate most of what he had.
If we don't want the Dorseys to keep coming now, what can anytime, Rangers? How about a monster?
Yep. Okay.
As to be, I'd never seen Saul. Happy to. What's on your mind? I'll be here.
All right. Let me save that. And now, blah blah blah. Yeah, so what would that... You know what? Because I would have to sit here now, like, methodically write everything down. I'll do this later. Yeah, because I kind of want to refund those points. Guys, I don't know why it ever thought to me that that would be a quick procedure. I don't need the points that badly. All right. Now, I do want to stop by the armory because, again, maybe we'll have something cool that, like a good shotgun for Drienne, and it would be less expensive here.
A lot of people are pissed at them, like it's their fault they're in this situation. Happy to. Take a look.
Yeah, we get a little bit of an extra discount here. So, weapons. Assault rifle. Pump shotgun that's terrible. Yeah, his... Oh, hold on. That's a pretty nice shotgun, or sniper rifle, I feel like. Yeah, so interestingly, his selection is balls. Yeah, he doesn't have anything really good at all. Oh, but he does sell basic mods. And they're pretty cheap. I don't think I need anything really, though. Okay, let's, be on our way. Ammo box? Yes, please. Yeah. Okay, hold on. This might be something new. Under Officer's Log, you find a number of diligently taken entries. You grab one at random. I gotta say, the Rangers operation is well organized, manufacturing their own gear to their own specifications, incorporating the designs from this area, and distributing the equipment to their people and tracking their use. Actually, I think we did read this at some point. Kind of makes the marshals seem like they're just making up as they go. Yeah, I feel like we read all of that before. Wait, this person, hold on, has a name, I feel like.
Good luck out there.
No, alright. Now, the other thing that I might want to do is talk to or upgrade the Kodiak, except... Except we don't have a... Yeah, I'm going to be dead in the ground before I put on the clown horn. I think the stock horn is probably fine. And... Yeah, no, we're good with those. Whoops, sorry, that's the same thing. And then equipment. So, we haven't gotten any new chassis. Shredder turret. Yeah, we can't do that. Oh, really? I didn't know that there was a mortar or a weapon module. So, I think that what we need here is the garage mechanic. I think that's what we're missing to do any changes to the Kodiak. And that's actually one of the quests that we've got. Hello to Grumpy! Grumpy, I hope that you're having a great Thursday so far. Do we know what, if anything, this structure is? I don't remember one way or the other.
Good luck out there. Rangers.
All right. So, now that we've checked out the base, let's head into Colorado Springs, and we're looking for Mama Cotter. Yeah, Grumpy, I hope that you've had a nice Thursday.
Really
Wait, hold on. Somebody's shouting for help. Before we go, I also hope that you've continued to still feel okay. I know that there was like a COVID scare a week and a half ago. I assume everything's fine, but I hope that you're doing well.
Yes, Rangers. I'm so glad you're back. My wife and I need help. Raiders strap bombs to us with some kind of proximity trigger. If we get near each other, they'll blow up.
Why do you need Rangers for this? I have all of the questions. In the real world, like if this was a real world situation, I would want to start by examining the bomb, maybe while asking, why would someone do this? And also, by the way, where is your wife? Can we make sure that she's not coming to check up on you? But let's go in order. Why do you need the Rangers for this? No, actually, I am going to ask about your wife first.
I think she's over by the big entrance. I'm not sure because we know if we get too close to each other, we'll be turned into wall smears. I miss her a lot.
Why do you need the Rangers?
Our friends died and no one else will come. Most people are afraid of bombs, but not you, right?
No, I'm afraid of bombs. Who isn't? Why would somebody do this? To you or anyone?
I don't know. Some psychos jumped our group and knocked us out. We all woke up with bombs strapped on. Those lunatics were laughing when they told us how the bombs worked and let us go. My friends didn't believe them. There were parts of them everywhere.
Oh, interesting. Leadership 5. There's a psychopathic dead look to the man's eyes, but no trauma. This man is clearly putting on a show for you. Oh, that didn't even occur to me. What does that mean? Let's examine the bomb. As you move closer, he holds up a hand and backs up.
Wait! There's a special trigger. You have to disarm both bombs at the same time or they'll explode. Same if we get too close. Please, send people to my wife so you can disarm them at the same time.
Perception 4. You were able to get a glimpse of the bomb before he stepped back. It looks like the bomb is made from paper tubes, spray painted red, and connected to a handheld radio with ordinary string. So wait, what? Am I not allowed to accuse this man of being a mendacious liar?
Thanks, Rangers. We thought we were dead for sure.
Okay, well, I'm gonna throw down a save because this is weird. So his wife is... Here's what I think is gonna have happen. He wants us to split up so that then he and his wife can, like, take us on as smaller groups, but it's gotta be more than just the two of them, I would think. Because otherwise it'd still be like 3-on-1. Okay, so we can... So far at the moment, we've got 2 animals that are both attached to Mia. We've got Major Tomcat and Polly. So Mia is definitely going to want to keep Major Tomcat. Although, you know what? The strike rate plus 2%, which isn't like the most amount of anything, but then also the evasion plus 5, those do make a lot of sense for Mia, and I feel like she'd be mad if we took away either of her animals. Hi, Private Moise.
Rangers.
Okay. And I don't think that we can, like, make friends with Cyborg Chicken because nobody has the animal whispering for it. So, sorry, I don't remember where he said his wife was.
Yes, Rangers. I'm so glad you're back. I think she's over by the big entrance. I'm not sure because we know if we get too close. Thanks, Rangers.
Over by the big entrance. Okay, maybe he means the building and not to the zone. So let's head up over here. Oh. Nope, for some reason I thought that said wife. It does not. Big entrance. Ah, here she is.
Over here! Please help me! My God, Rangers! I thought I was dead. My husband and I need help. These psychopaths tied bombs to us. But if we get near each other, they'll explode.
Grumpy is saying, doing okay, feels like Friday, so tomorrow's going to be brutal. I saw you make that comment in Patikin's stream as well. Yeah, it does feel like Friday. It's not just you, Grumpy. I've spent a lot of today being like, oh, it's going into a nice weekend. No, there's a whole other day. So why call us?
No one else will come. They're afraid of getting blown up. These have to be disarmed within a few seconds of each other or they both blow up.
Where's your husband?
I think he's by the garage. I'm not exactly sure where because we're afraid to get any closer. That would trigger the bombs. I think he's okay for now. Please, you have to save us both.
Who would do this?
Some crazed raiders outside the city. They jumped us while we were looking for supplies with our friends. Their faces. Their bombs blew up when they got too close. I'll never forget the shock as they went to pieces. That can't happen to me and my husband. It just can't.
You've seen many people scarred by the death of friends. This woman isn't one of them. She's not even a little shook. It seems like an act. It's fascinating to me that that's a leadership role. I feel like in most games it would be like an insight, intuition, empathy role. Is leadership, which fits. It's just surprising. Examine the bomb. As you move closer, she scrambles away.
No! The failsafe! You have to disarm both bombs at the same time, or they'll explode! Send someone over to my husband, please!
A quick look at the bomb is all you need to realize. It's mostly duct tape and red spray paint. If there's any actual explosives in there, the flimsy twine attached certainly won't detonate it.
Thank you. I thought we were going to die for sure.
Okay, so here's my best guess. We send half our party one place, half the party the other place, and they try to jump us and do a 3-on-1 fight and or have friends in the immediate vicinity. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to set up, let's bring Azaric. Azaric might be sort of in the middle of things because I feel like he's got a really good range. So let's set up Azaric right there and just have him take a knee right there. I want... Yeah, we sort of got to think of how we're going to do this. Let's set up blah 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 right here. And Marshal Quan. And then over here we're going to have Lucia.
Glad I landed this job.
And Drienne. And Drienne will be like... Then again, Mia does have a lot more support with the animals and stuff, doesn't she? I'm gonna stick with this. Okay. So, let's have Mia try to talk to her.
Oh my God, Rangers! I thought I was dead. My husband and I need help. These... No! The failsafe!
Okay, hold on.
Thank you.
Okay, blah 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 is our explosives expert. Let's take a knee here. So I should also save it so we don't have to do this setup again. Alright, blah blah blah.
Yes, Rangers. I'm so glad you're back. My wife and I need help. Raiders strap bombs to us with some kind of proximity trigger. If we get near each other, they'll blow up.
I did not skip his dialogue or whatever. Okay. So the good news is the Rangers here at HQ are coming into the battle as well. Which makes sense, I just wasn't 100% sure. Okay. So, let's start with Isabel Red. Isabel Red has basically nothing wrong with her yet. let's see if we can fix that. Where's Drienne? Drienne is right here. And this is actually a really good opportunity to use the point blank ability. Shredder shot. Because that should... No, wait, that's not point blank. This is point blank. But that basically does no damage. Okay, let's see if we can set this person to bleeding then. Perfect. Okay, that's really good. Now, rally. Yeah, let's do rally so that everybody nearby gets extra AP. Okay, this area down here, this is doing significantly less well. So let's focus on here. So now that she's bleeding, Mia gets guaranteed critical hits with her clown hammer. So let's make our best possible use out of that. Stunned, awesome. And yeah, let's do that some more. Okay, and that is actually Mia's turn. So Mia's going to maybe defend, I guess? Okay, so who else do we've got? Blobbity Blah is here, Marshall Kwan is here, and Lucia fortunately did not catch that grenade to the face. Can you... Yeah, I feel like with 2 shots, Lucia has a better than average chance of hitting her. The only other question that I have is, can she do trick shot? 57%. I'm actually going to risk this because we get to try it twice, and if either of them lands, then she gets her precision shot. Nope. And... Oh, that's right. We don't get to try it twice. So then we've got unload. Need nothing behind. A brazen attack that fires twice as many times, but has a negative 35% chance to hit. Well, we're not going to kill with this, and I'd prefer it if Isabel Red didn't get another attack, so let's try that. Nice. Hit on both. Not quite enough to kill, but Isabel will almost certainly die from bleeding on her next turn. And now that I think about it, she's actually stunned, so it's very unlikely that she's going to survive that round. Now, Lucia is still, like, cozied up next to this saw pup, and so we're actually going to try to move behind cover. All right. Azric is standing in fire. I would prefer it if that was not the case, so we're going to move... Yeah, he actually doesn't have a very good shot on this guy at all. Okay. If we do marked target, then we can't shoot. Yeah, so we're going to look at precision strike. He's got 15 armor, so let's do that attack where we do a bunch of damage to his armor, which I think is... Yeah, body. Hit it. Taking this guy's armor down by 75% chance would be awesome. Perfect. Okay. Now, yeah, I feel like continuing to kneel in the fire is not a great choice, so we're just going to move a little bit. Blobbity Blah knows all about fire. He didn't have a chance to do it this time, but I feel like we've got... It's only a 53% chance, but on the plus side... Okay, if I move anywhere, do I get a better chance? No, 53% is as high as it gets. He's going to fire 9 times, so it's 53% out of 9 bullets. Even if we only hit half, that's going to mess this guy up real good. Yeah, and we're not moving nowhere. Well, aren't we, though? Because I feel like we get... Yeah, we do get a an accuracy bonus. Okay, yeah, let's move, and then we'll fire from here for the accuracy bonus. Good. Okay, Marshall Kwan. Again, living in the fire? Probably not. Let's... Not quite good enough for precision strike. Let's get out of here. And then... Yeah, fortunately, due to one of his perks, this guy gets very, very limited benefit from his cover when Marshall Kwan is shooting at him. Stunned or damaged armor. Yeah, double damage against targets that have... Boy, that's not a lot, though. That's not a lot compared to, like, just a regular attack. Oh, maybe it is. All right. Yeah, no, that's not going to land. Okay, let's do puncturing shot. because double damage against enemies with damaged armor. Wow, that was awful. Okay, yeah, we're just going to probably defend in his case. Oh god. So Azric's looking real bad. Okay, yep, she bled to death on her turn. So rather than doing any looting, Mia's going to... Yeah, we're so far away, we're not going to be able to do anything on this turn. But if all Mia does is draw some fire, then that, like enemy attacks, not necessarily the flames, if all she does, that will be helpful to everybody involved. Okay, now, Drienne, where specifically are you? Yeah, so we need to help Azric because he's in a very, very bad way. In order to do that, Drienne has to have 3 AP left. So Drienne can move this far and no farther. Azric, can you get over to Drienne from here? Yes. Yep. Okay, then that's going to have to be... Or, I mean, we could use a med hypo and heal him up for 50%. But he won't be able to shoot, so what's the point? I guess he could bank the points. Let's, Yeah, we're going to have... We're just going to play it safe. Let's have Azric pull back, because Azric takes extra damage from anything as part of his extra quirk. And we're going to have Drienne do the... medic pack. Yep. Okay. And now, so Blah 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 still has a relatively good shot, so let's just have him open up. Good. Okay, now I would like to make sure that Marshal Quan doesn't die.
Ready to continue.
He doesn't look like he's still on fire. Oh, Azric's still on fire. Yeah, but he's actually being actively healed by Drienne still. So it felt a little bit like a waste of that medic pack, except I really, really did not want Azric to go down. So now let's see what they had on them. What a weird plan. Scourer. Or Scourer. Level 13 flamethrower. That might be better than what Blah 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 has. And then this tactical armor is bunk. Then we got that, and laser emitter, melted capacitor, and bent actuator. But wait, did she not have anything? Yeah, we didn't loot her. Shock mace. Oh, a level 15 blunt weapon. Hold on, this sounds better than the clown hammer. Believe it or not, these weapons were born out of a prank war that got out of hand. I like the sound of a shock mace. And then we've got that. Red's orders. This scroll is well preserved, though it shows signs of constant handling and exposure to harsh elements. A decorative but vaguely unsettling calligraphic? I know the word calligraphy. Calligraphic border surrounds a ceremonial proclamation written in bold cursive script. Well, let's read it. I love the fact that we might have gotten something better than the clown hammer. Let's read this. O red of blood, though its roots rot in the dry dirt, the desert weed continues to spread. It has sprouted on the fetid coast and now stretches north, ever searching for new earth to infest. Thus you are called upon and anointed, your bones fortified, your veins filled with fire, your flesh wrapped in the armor of faith. Hurt the star, O red of blood. Teach the weeds to keep their own garden. Show them they were right to molder in their prison all those years. Super clarifying, thank you. Okay, so we've got two things to take a look at. The shock mace is in fact... Okay, so we've got some pluses and minuses. A, it does more damage than the clown hammer. After a fashion. Okay, so I don't actually like it very much, and let me talk a little bit about why. Base hit chance, it's the same. Crit damage is less. Mia actually gets a lot of guaranteed critical hits with Clown Hammer. And hello to Marquack, who says that damage versus humans and mutants, Malice, didn't seem all that great for the shock mace. Yes, very true. That's the other thing. So Mia gets lots of critical hits. So if this does less critical damage... The crit chance is immaterial, or for the most part, but the lesser crit damage, that's actually really bad. The penetration is higher, which is nice, but then we've got the damage versus humans and animals is less versus robots and vehicles. So I'm going to keep this, but I don't think that we're going to equip it. It's not actually all that good for the types of fights that Mia usually has. Now, for the... Oh, wait. There was something else. Man, this happens every time. There was something else I wanted to talk to Marquack about. I do know that I also wanted to... We were talking the other day about a great line that Kelly Wand had during the Opsis for the Witch. Also, he had a particularly great line regarding a football game for The Dark Knight Rises that also rates as one of my favorite Kelly Wand lines. That's all I'll say, but it was very good. I was thinking about that and then I didn't bring it up. Okay, so hold on. Let's just, with blah blah blah, I want to switch him to his flamethrower. And that way we can do a direct one-for-one comparison on the nuts. And it just moved it somewhere else. Okay, so Scourer actually just straight up better. Its low end of damage is equal to the high end on the army flamethrower. I do have one question. Did we upgrade this at all? We did not. Awesome. So this is very easy. Yeah, we definitely got something cool out of this. Okay. Brand new flamethrower. Now, do we want to modify this one? I don't really care about the extended mag. It doesn't really come up that much with the flamethrower. Usually I go with the flamethrowers, light them on fire, and then let the damage do its time. I'm still very entertained by the idea of explosive flamethrower. The energy damage would be cool, but as you can see there, it comes with some severe drawbacks. And then we've got hit chance plus 5%. Well, the hit chance on this is already 95%. So, I mean, like, it's pretty good, I guess. Now, the wider spread seems really good on this, but probably not as much better as it would be on Drien's shotgun if we find a better shotgun. Yeah, so before we do anything there, let me just look at crafting. If we wanted to... Hold on, I do like... looking at some of the things that we can build from time to time. Ammunition, we're good on ammo. We don't need any healing. Don't really want any grenades right now. Although, what does the shrapnel grenade do specifically? Throw to inflict bleeding on anyone in the affected area. So, yeah, again, in the spirit of giving Mia a lot of guaranteed critical hits, that would be cool, but we don't need one right now. We're not doing deployables, usables. The weapon seemed cool, the foam finger, when it was like going to give the ability to inspire, except it turns out Drien can already do that. I guess it would be handy to have somebody else maybe that could do that, but I don't know. Who cares? It's not that great. We still don't have enough burned books. This is what I was thinking of. Yeah, the burned books are junk, but if I could get 4 more, then we could build a cardboard box, which... actually looks like garbage now that I look at it, but still sneak attack damage plus 10%. Azure could make some good use out of that. So that eventually brings us down to weapon mods. What's the best scope for extra range? Because, wait, no, show me this. extra range and extra, like, spread on a flamethrower seems extremely good. So, yeah, if we wanted this, we would need a 21 millimeter scope, and I don't actually have one, so we'd need to build that. After that, extra full choke would be... Oh, no. We don't want a scope. Not for a flamethrower. We would want a cylinder choke. We would want a... No. Although, this barrel... What can it be? Assault rifle, handgun, heavy machine gun. That'd be pretty good on his new machine gun. Sniper rifle, submachine gun, energy weapon. This would be good on the flamethrower. Cone angle, cylinder choke. I would need a wide choke to craft this. Do I have or can I get a wide choke? No. So what I'd probably want to do then is get one. If I do have a cylinder choke, which I think that I might, is there something better than this that I can get out of it? Extra full choke, extra turkey choke. Ooh, Grand Slam weights. Damage plus 8. We should see if we could put that onto something, but I would need some heavy weights to craft it. Oh, and look at this. I can make some heavy weights. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. Let's build some heavy weights, and then we'll get some Grand Slam weights. So we're going to do heavy weights, and then we're going to do Grand Slam weights. Which, yeah, we're spending some scrap, but I can afford it. Oh, and hello to Stealth Haze, who is raiding over. Welcome to everybody coming over. Let's do a quick shout out because we have, like, this is our first time interacting with somebody from Stealth Haze. How are you? I hope you're all having a great Thursday. We're playing some Wasteland 3, and just give me a few seconds in here, and we'll do a quick shout out for Stealth Haze. Yep, just making sure that I... Oh, is it Stealth Hazy? It's going to be Stealth Hazy. Playing some Words on Stream. Mia plays that pretty commonly during her breaks, and it's a lot of fun. I'm terrible at it. I hope you all had a great time with Words on Stream. Hello to... it could be Evelyn or Evelyn. And hello to Aimsley Boo. Aimsley Boo? Hopefully close. I hope that you are all having a great Thursday. We're just playing some Wasteland 3, and we were just doing a little bit of crafting. We just got ambushed in or near our own base, which is a choice. A choice to just have two dudes roll up on you in the middle of your own heavily armed base. It didn't go well for them. We can call Amy. Okay, awesome. Yeah, welcome to everybody, and thank you very much for the follow, Stealth Haze. And... shall we go with Evelyn or Evelyn? A or B? Amy's saying Hayes cannot draw to save her life. I suspect very strongly that Hayes can draw better than I can. I'm terrible at artistry. Oh wow, all 3 follows. Yes, thank you to both Stealth Haze, Evelyn, and Amy. And you can call me Lynn or B, because people do think I'm evil. Okay, got it. Welcome to everybody. We are going to be continuing with the main story, but I really appreciate the raid. Thank you very much. We were just examining whether or not we want to try to do some upgrades for a brand new flamethrower that we got, and I don't think the broach rifled barrel is going to be a good choice for our flamethrower, and that doesn't fit on the flamethrower at all. And then that brings us to the cylinder choke, which we would need a wide choke, which I think we'd probably go by. Let's very quickly check out our armory. So, for everybody joining, here in the world of Wasteland 3, this is like episode 11, one of the things that you unlock pretty early in the game is your base. And although you don't customize it very well in like the traditional sense, you do recruit people. And we have successfully recruited Inspector Delgado here to run our armory.
Have more mouths to feed than dead people.
And he...
Happy to. Take a look.
Sells us some at least basic stuff on a 10% discount, which is nice. So let's see for mods. No, that's balancing weights. That is not heavy weights. No, that's not going to cut it, is it? Or choke. I'm sorry, I was looking for a choke, wasn't I? Let's go back to crafting. Sorry. Yeah, we wanted wide choke, or whatever might precede that.
Welcome back, Rangers. What can I do for you? Happy to. Take a look.
Now, he may not have it. His selection's a little bit on the basic side, and no chokes at all. Lynn is saying, let me just take a quick look. Oh, hello to Dragon D3's balls. We'll probably go with Dragon. She's evil, repeatedly threatened to stab me. Oh dear. Lynn is saying, I'm nice when I want to be. Amy's saying, is it like a zombie apocalypse game? It is a post-apocalypse game, but we haven't seen any zombies as such. I mean, there might be ghouls or somebody out there, but this is sort of Wasteland is, as I understand it, a predecessor of the... Oh god, I gotta go get medical treatment as well. I forgot about that. It is a predecessor to the Fallout franchise. When Fallout was first made, it was because the original creators to Wasteland had lost the rights, and they wanted to continue doing some stories. So there's a lot of flavor similarities between the two franchises, with this being different, the Wasteland games, in that they are top-down party-based RPGs, whereas Fallout, as we know, has moved towards a first-person RPG with Bethesda.
You're not doing yourselves or the refugees any favors staying all jammed together like this. Disease is going to spread like wildfire.
So it's sort of, it is post-nuclear apocalypse, but with a relatively light sense of humor. But like when I give you a sense, see this parrot here? We have a parrot that insults people and demoralizes them so they do less damage because they feel bad about themselves. Like, it's not a game that takes itself super seriously, but mechanically, it's super solid. I like it a whole bunch. So Stealth Hazy is saying, I hate to raid and run, but I need to get my sleep. I really appreciate the raid. One of the things that I like to point out when we get a raid from a brand new person is that when you throw your community over to a brand new channel that you may not have spent a lot of time at, it's an act of faith, and you're throwing them over in the hopes that the community that they land at are gonna be cool people and treat them, treat your community well, and that you're gonna feel good about having raided over to that. So I hope that you feel good. I really appreciate the raid. It's wonderful to make the acquaintance of you and your community, and I will look forward to tossing a follow back in your direction once the stream is done. So have a great night. Thank you very much for the raid, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. Here in our own HQ, when you need medical assistance, it's free. We did a solid for this doctor, got this person hired on, and he will heal us up for free. So we don't have to pay, get injuries, or spend our medical kits. Yeah, as Caroluna says, we are cool people. Freezing cool. Yeah, it is a good parrot, too. We also have...
I won't. Never do.
On the team, I cannot zoom in closer than this, but this is Major Tomcat. Major Tomcat is a cat who wears a cowboy hat. And also, for having him on the team, Mia, I should note that most of the characters that we see here, most of the characters are based off of friends in stream. So Mia is based on more than a Mia, and by having Scrappy Tabby, her strike rate goes up by 2%, which basically like charges up her super meter. Yeah, the cat is super cool too. There are other pets that you can get, except that I can't get them because we have not taken an ability called Animal Whisperer. Nobody on our team has that. And then finally, we do also have... Wait, why did Clone not get healed? That's weird. Everybody else got healed except for Clone. Clone is a clone of Mia. We cannot customize the character, so I assure you I did not dress Clone in the way that she's currently dressed. Clone is non-intelligent, but pretty good in a fight. Will run up and sort of try to punch things to death. Your party members, your pet members, the Major Tomcat, Polly the insulting parrot, and Clone, you do not control them directly, but everybody else in your party you do. Now, I think that's everything that we had to do here in and around base. I'm going to throw in a quick save real quick. We actually came back to Colorado Springs because we had recently attacked some human traffickers. They were trafficking in some refugees, but they were like stealing everything that they had to put them at an even greater disadvantage. So we want to go have a conversation with the person who seemed to be in charge. Her name is Mama Cotter, and she is somewhere near the main entrance, we believe.
Real funny cartoon in there. When Jeffy ripped the robo arm off that skull.
Amy is saying that they have 7 cats in real life and love getting animals in games. Yeah, the companion relationships here are super cool in that not only do they help you in combat, but at least Major Tomcat and Polly also give you passive benefits. I think Polly's is Mia gets an extra 5% evasion, so dodging hits. And also, we've got one cat. One of our cats recently passed away, but had a very good life. So it is always sad to lose a pet, but we think of her fondly. Okay, yeah, I think... No. Yeah, I think we want to go down to, like, where Pillory Square is.
Oh, Brandy. Rygo arrested, charged with treason.
If you see me sort of skipping past a lot of the folks that are shouting and stuff, we have done a thorough run through this entire area. Mama Cotter. I do not see Mama Cotter anywhere here. If anybody does see Mama Cotter, feel free to call her out, because I am the king of overlooking things that are directly right there on screen. Oh, I should also note for people coming over, this is the Provost. The Provost only speaks Latin, and I have no idea what he's saying or why he's with the party. We rescued him from being in prison, and now he follows us around and occasionally shoots guys to death with his gun. But other than that, I have no idea what his story is. And hello to Blobbity Blah. Blobbity Blah, I hope that you're having a great Thursday so far. I did get your private message. I hope that you're able to find a temp place between your moves to catch everybody up on that situation. Blobbity Blah is needs to move and has found a place that he's really excited about, but there's going to be a crossover point where he basically he needs some place to sort of crash before the new place is ready, and he's just looking for that, and hopefully he's able to find that. In other news, Twitch has added the ability. I'm actively looking for Mama Cotter. We have so far checked down by the Pillory Square. Now we've looked up by Broadmoor Heights. There is an area here that we could lockpick, except the guards yell at us, and we're not looking to get into a conflict with the local authorities. This is the Marshal Station, which we just visited. And let's check inside Cassidy's fine clothes.
Raid on Little Vegas nightclub. Blood on the dance floor.
Twitch recently added the ability to credit artists with the emotes that they've created. And hold on, can I do anything here? Oh, I think I can shop for clothes. Yeah, no, we'll cancel that. Amy says, I'm so sorry to hear about that. If you were near me, I'd have you stay with me. Yeah, I'm hoping that Blobbity Blah will be able to find a friend who can just put him up for a for a couple of weeks just between things, because my understanding is that the new place is all set. It's just that gap between when he has to vacate the old place and then gets to move into the new place. What I was going to say is we have credited Papa Lotko. She's the artist who made some of the emotes for the channel, but it turns out that she needs to manually accept them before they will show. And I suspect that that is to avoid any sort of, trolling or inappropriate accreditation. So I certainly understand that, but I would just want her to know what that is ahead of, whenever it is that she comes back to Twitch. I wouldn't want to be like, wait, what is this? What am I being asked to, accept? So here's Jessie Cotter. Mama Cotter. Okay, we found her. All right. Now, for everybody who's come in, I am a great big save baby in games like this. So let's throw down a real save, and we will save over downtown Colorado Springs. Yeah, we're never going to go back to whatever we were doing at the end of April, so let's go ahead and save that. Blah 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 is saying, met with the landlord of the permanent place. He got me drunk and we closed the deal. Oh, awesome. And Amy's saying, oh, that was when Amy said, sorry to hear that. Blah 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 says, thanks, it'll just be 2 months. I can survive that anywhere. Okay. I'm glad that there's optimism. Okay, so again, just to catch up everybody, because, you know, there's some new folks who are joining the story in progress. So here's how it started. Gideon Reyes, the head of one of the 100 families, they're sort of like a local faction, I guess, has offered his services as an advisor if we help him with a problem that he says affects the future of Colorado Springs. So basically, people have been smuggling in refugees, and his concern is that we don't have enough food and medical supplies to go around. We've already taken in a lot of refugees, but now we're getting stretched past our breaking point. We did search the smugglers' camp. We found someone who could help the refugees get here. However, we have a question, because if we scroll down here, according to Carmen, she's one of the refugees, a woman named Mama Cotter hired the smugglers to illegally sneak refugees into Colorado Springs. She was supposed to meet the refugees near the city gate. We should find her and confront her. So, yeah, what's the deal with this crooked smuggling ring that's going on, Mama Cotter?
The hell do you want from Mama Cotter?
We met some refugees at the bazaar. They said you hired smugglers to sneak them into Colorado Springs. She scrapes at a yellowed tooth with a dirt-encrusted nail.
Maybe so. Where are those refugees now?
Amy says, sorry for my brief visit. I'm just going to bed. Was lovely to meet you all, and I'm sure I'll see you on another stream soon. Amy, it was wonderful to make your acquaintance. Again, thank you very much for the follow, and I hope you have a great evening. They are on their way here. We bought them passage on a caravan. However, I do feel like the main story is alive and well. The smugglers stole their money and locked them in a cell, which I must note is literally what they said happened. I'm not reading between the lines. This was their own experience.
Shit. I knew I shouldn't have trusted those assholes, but they were the only ones who'd deal with me. Guess I know why they're so flexible on their price. I owe you for keeping those refugees safe. Ain't nobody else around here who's willing to lift a finger for them.
Okay. So it seemed like she was as caught off guard as the refugees were.
So, what's it gonna be, hmm? You know I was breaking the city's law, conspiring with smugglers and all that. You gonna haul me in?
She'll be safe in the Ranger lockup. Reyes would want her in jail. He's a powerful man to have as a friend. And the Rangers could use some powerful friends.
Well, am I under arrest?
So here's the thing, again, to bring everybody up to speed. The 100 families live in a section of Colorado Springs called Broadmoor Heights, and it is as fancy and ritzy as you can get, while also being in the post-apocalypse. They're still living in pre-war structures. We've seen some mansions there, some very nice polished floors. They did recently come under attack, which, I mean, I wouldn't, what's the phrase? Condone that at all. They came under attack by, like, cannibals and stuff. But still, for them to be complaining about we don't have enough food and medical supplies, they certainly have enough for themselves, don't they? Bobby Blah is saying right now, I'm very hyped for next week. Going to visit the good old United Kingdom. Oh, that's awesome. Is that on vacation or business? What's happening, Bobby Blah? So, I don't care about making friends with Gideon Reyes. I just don't, and I'm much more concerned with the well-being of the refugees. So, we're on your side. Keep helping the refugees, and we'll look the other way.
That's good. Real good. I'll start looking for some new smugglers.
Yeah, maybe higher quality ones?
You mean we'll start looking, right, Mama?
No. I'm sending 3 of you boys to work for these Rangers. You're damn good at fixing cars. I want you to help out around their garage. Whatever orders they give you, follow them. They're fine people, and we owe them.
Lynn is also heading to bed, seeing as it's midnight. Completely understood. Good night, everybody, and hopefully I'll catch you all next stream. Lynn, again, thank you very much for the follow. I hope you guys, again, had a great time with Words on Stream, and the next time that you interact with... one thing you'd learn about me is that I tend to be very, very bad with names, so I apologize. Let me just scroll up slightly. But the next time that you interact with Amy or... Self-Haze, there we go. Do please let them know. Very, very appreciative of the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Markintosh is also heading to bed. Markintosh, thank you for hanging out, and I hope you have a great evening as well. This VOD, as always, will be up later if you want to follow up on the story, but other than that, have a great evening, and hopefully we'll see you again later in the weekend. Okay, by the way, this was totally unexpected. I did not think that this was going to be... I thought we had something else lined up to get, like, garage mechanics, but yeah, find people we owe them. You don't. I would have helped the refugees anyway, but...
And you Rangers, take care of my boys. They're better mechanics than they are conversationalists. And they'll keep your trucks roaring like mountain lions. Hope they'll be a big help to you. Bobby, Jesse, Jimmy, gather up your things. You're working for the Rangers now.
Okay. So, now we get to go talk to Gideon Reyes. I will say this. When Marshal Kwan spoke up, and he said, oh, they'll be safe, she'll be safe in the Ranger lockup, my thought was, like, wait a second, is Gideon Reyes gonna do something to, like, hurt her? Like, do I need to be worried about this? And I did briefly consider, like, locking her up, but then when I saw that the other option was, like, you keep helping refugees and we'll look the other way, that was when I was like, no, we're gonna let her continue doing her work. What do you sell?
Anything for your vehicle. Have a look.
Okay. I keep thinking about this toolkit. Given the fact that I was willing to spend $200 to retrain blah blah blah, I do feel like it's time to spend $235 to get this from Mia. The only thing that I want to check, though, I don't care about the horn. Now, the rhino cannon I kind of do. Oh, but this shoots rockets. That feels like it could be bad if I'm standing nearby. Okay, let me check exactly what Mia has. So, yeah, Mia has nothing in her perk slot. And if we take a look at her mechanics... Yeah, we can basically get... It's borderline a free mechanic slot for her, so I'm going to buy that now.
What can I do for you?
What do you sell?
Anything for your vehicle.
And Mia's going to buy the toolkit. Yeah. And now let's equip it, because otherwise I will forget to do that. Also, Carolina was saying, no worries about being bad with names. We're all bad with names. I would love to be better because people's names, like, matter to them, and I'm just very, very bad at it. Oh, by the way, blah blah blah. Did you see the? It was during the last episode. I don't know the time code, but it was awesome. These 4 guys, I think there were actually 6 up there, but 4 guys had like a height advantage on the team. They were shooting down. They had pretty good cover. Blah blah blah. The character went right up to them and tanked an explosive barrel in his own face to lay down this suppressive fire and ended all of them. It was like straight out of Rambo. It was so awesome. I don't know if you found the specific time code, but it was great. Okay, so now we've got that. Now, I guess my other question is that cannon, but I'm going to leave that be for right now because I don't even know what our current Kodiak cannon does. Wait, do we have something for... Oh, right. I'm not spending these for Azric because we want to get a few more points. And then Lucia, we're also saving those points. Okay, now we head back to Gideon Reyes, who is... I never remember where anything is. Colorado. Broadmoor Heights. Okay, so just like dead south from here. Right here. Yeah, I wonder if they were playing words on stream the whole time, or if that was something that they switched to after a while, because I know that when Mia puts up words on stream, or was it words with friends? Now I'm trying to remember what it was called. Anyway, I know that when Mia puts it up, it's really popular. Like Moo, Azaric, like a lot of people really look forward to it. I am not good at jumbles, like word jumbles. I just can't put together words. And I know that I think it was Azaric said that he's learned like some good strategies for them. I'd be just
Team November, this is Ranger HQ.
Hold on.
A couple vehicles rolled up and set up right outside our base. Real shady characters. Their leader is a woman named La Perla, who claims to have business with the Rangers, but won't specify what it is to us. Ring any bells?
Carolina was confirming words on stream. We'll check it out.
Copy that, November. We'll have them hold outside until you return. Over and out.
Okay, well, I guess we'll know what we're gonna do next. Oh, wait, is this... Hold on. That's the wrong way. We are here, and this is the greenhouse, Weston Estate. Yeah, I think Gideon Reyes lives at the church, doesn't he? Oh, yeah, and I think that there might be something at the monument as well. We might have a different quest that brings us here.
Are you sure you're in the right part of town?
Right enough.
I heard Mr. Howe found himself a pretty blonde thing.
Do we know what that switch does? Well, whatever. We'll solve that later. There's Gideon. Okay, so he's not going to be very happy with us, but to be blunt, he's just going to have to get over it.
I heard you were speaking to some people at the refugee camp. Do you have any news?
We found the smuggler's accomplice, but we're not going to arrest her. She hasn't done anything wrong.
I can't say I'm not disappointed. I'd hoped you'd have more foresight than this.
Oh, Markwack is saying, I believe they were playing Layers of Fear. I would have asked about that, unless they said that and I missed it, and then I would feel bad. Layers of Fear is interesting, and I think that was done by Bloober Team, which I've seen a lot of people criticizing the idea that Bloober Team might get to do a Silent Hill game. That is odd to me, because I don't know, maybe I just don't have very much affection for Silent Hill. I just don't think of it very much, because I haven't played one of the games, but let them do it. The Medium seemed like a pretty cool game when Mia played it.
You may think you're helping the refugees, but you're not. If they keep coming, this whole city will starve. Unless it tears itself apart first. Idealism is easy. Finding real solutions is hard. I hope your naivete hasn't doomed my city. Good day to you.
Well, that's a real pisser for you. But yeah, thank you for checking, Markwack. Okay, so we have done... Let me just check here. I want to see what it says about the conclusion of that. Unwelcome guests. Scroll. Transported the refugees to Colorado. We reported back. Gideon Reyes asked us... Oh, no. These are not being delivered in chronological order for some reason. But here's the result. We let Mama Cotter continue smuggling refugees into Colorado Springs. Reyes was unhappy to hear this, but Mama Cotter sent her sons to work at our garage. I didn't even know they were going to do that. I did it because I thought it was the right thing to do. Sorry, we now need to... Oh, well, yeah, our reputation. So the 100 families really don't like us. The Marshals kind of don't like us. The Monster Army, kind of neutral. The refugees really like us. And then we're getting up there. Famous. The more folks will sign up to become Rangers, filling out the ranks of guards and staffers at Ranger HQ. All right. Yeah, I don't want to make enemies, but if I have to, it's going to be with the 100 families. The leading citizens of Colorado Springs descended from the survivalist families who founded the Patriarch's Nation and dedicated to rebuilding America as it was before the bombs. And then here are the refugees, desperate, hardscrabble people from the periphery of the Patriarch's Nation. As gangs and other dangers encroach from outside, many refugees have fled to Colorado Springs and other fortified towns. I mean, if you can't find some way to help out the people that are the most desperate, I don't know what your civilization here is for. Let's take a quick look. So, yeah, our next mission. So I could go to the Zealot. We're well up above. But we've got a couple level 7 tickets here. So Randy Gett, an experienced mechanic, wants our help saving his family from kidnappers. Randy Gett could come. We can have as many mechanics as they want to send us. So I do want to do this because it feels like it's kind of urgent. Then we've got Cinema Verite, but that is about locating some old movies. So let's go to Thicker Than Water. Can I make this my current mission? I guess not. So we're going to go to the Gett family homestead. The only other thing is Angela Death told us we could find a hidden hatch on a statue in Broadmoor Heights. It will lead to a secret prison where ironclad cordite is being held. So we're actually there. That's the closest thing. But I very much like doing missions, quests in games like this in order from lowest level to highest level. Among other things, like the sooner you can get to the low level stuff, the less of a rollover it's going to be. And the longer you have the benefits of whatever it is that you find while you're there. By the way, Morkrek has a cool, like, extra, like, thing. Oh, wow. Okay, that's, he got a badge for cheering, 50K. I hope that's something that he got here as well as... Hold on.
Red Hats! Is this thing on? This is Charlie Nose!
You don't have to yell.
Oh, sorry. Glad I got a hold of you, Red Hat friends. Your old friend Charlie is at it again. I found a way to increase our fortunes. How does that sound? Over!
Could you please stop yelling?
Ha-ha! I mean, ha-ha! I knew you'd be up for this. Charlie knows you visited the bazaar, and you know how important it is to trade in Colorado. And more importantly, how wealthy it is. Problem is, the monster army holding it is weak. Without your help, they'd already be gone. But sooner or later, someone is gonna wipe them out. So why not make it a cartel stronghold? With your help, it'll be easy, and you'll be well compensated for your contribution.
I got bad news, Charlie. Number one, although I would like $1,000, I don't actually need it badly enough to do this. And secondly, the Monster Army has been there for a really long time, and the idea that someday someone's going to take them out, well, good for somebody someday, but I'm not going to be the one to do it. Get the hell out of here. Hello to Azaric. Azaric, in this game, you were recently on fire, but we were able to save your life before you went down. In other news, you were killed by, like, rotworms, but then you got back up at the end of combat because we killed all the rotworms and then got you fixed up. So it's been an interesting episode for Azaric. I do have this question, because again, I also don't like Charlie at all. He lied to us and led us on a great big wild goose chase. So why would you want to work with us after what happened in Little Vegas?
Well, since Mr. Brygo's gone, Charlie has found himself bereft of gainful employment. But when opportunity comes knocking, who does Charlie know who's efficient and can handle themselves in a fight? You help me with this, and there'll be no hard feelings about the nightclub business, Red Hats. It's simple economics.
And why would we trust you?
Why wouldn't you? I dealt straight with you so far, right?
Well, no, you didn't.
Didn't I tell you the truth about McTavish? Don't I always tell you the truth? Come on, Red Hats, it's me, your old buddy Charlie.
Well, we know that well compensated means $1,000, but...
Don't worry, your old buddy Charlie won't sell you short. We just need a little assistance, and you'll be paid handsomely.
Okay. In a game like this, I generally want to do all of the quests, because I want to see as much of the story as I can. I want to get all of the loot, all of the experience points and stuff. I'm not doing this. I don't even like the Monster Army that much. Like, I don't sort of like get their whole thing. And when I say that, it's not that I dislike their like presence in the game. I'm just saying that like as characters, I don't have any particular affection for Flab the Inhaler or, you know, the guys that dress up like Teen Wolf or whatever. But they haven't done anything wrong. They're just hanging out. They're living their lives. They're raising pigs. I help them like get those crazy clown people out of their basement and stop blowing up the pigs. And Charlie, I actively don't like. So it's a contest between a group of people that I don't feel too much one way or the other about, but they're sort of living in their own area and not bothering anybody. So why would I go after them? Versus Charlie, who's lied to the team and put our lives in danger because he was not forthcoming about important shit. So we're not going to do this.
Really now, Red Hats? What's the point of saying no to such a lucrative proposition? Here's what I'll do. I'll give you some time to think about it. When you inevitably come to the conclusion that the answer should have been yes, you can find us in a hideout near the old parking lot, outside the bazaar. We'll be waiting.
Okay, and it turned out that now we have the opportunity to tip off Flab the Inhaler, which we're going to do. And I kind of feel like maybe we need to do this immediately. I know that that feels a little bit odd given the fact that like the other thing is a kidnapping. But, when we interacted with Randy Gett, he was like, he himself wasn't like, oh my God, you got to get to it right now. It's an emergency. He was like, hey, my family's been kidnapped and they're giving me some time to pay them the ransom. So it wasn't like the most critical thing. Then again, it is a lower level one, so I might still want to do that. I haven't really decided yet. Azric is saying that he's pooped, spent all day in New Jersey, North Jersey, for a hearing, left the house at 4:30 in the morning, and just got home like 15 minutes ago. Azric, all I can say is after a day like that, if we can provide some... Get the hell out of here, Paperboy.
Looking for the latest news?
See you around. Okay. If we can provide a little bit of just a pleasant end to the day, I'll be happy to do that. It sounds like a very, very long and challenging day, especially if there's a lot of travel involved. Get home, you're like super weary, you're stiff because you had to sit there. Hello to Fox McCloud, who says, or we can tip off Flab the Inhaler, which we are going to do because of his magnificent smile. Yeah, I gotta say, if the 100 families in their ilk want to, like, dump on Mia and friends... Okay, so we also did want to, like, there's some creepos at the Ranger HQ. That we should also tend to before we leave this area. So, how do I get back to Ranger HQ? That is... literally as far away as we could get on the map. So we'll start hoofing it. Come down here. So, a quick question for people that are currently in chat. I have never been good at putting together channel point rewards, and as a result, a lot of our most dedicated fans, like people who at this point have literally been watching for years, been subscribed for years, have a lot of points. I am very strongly thinking about doing another playthrough of a game coming up pretty soon. What would be a good channel point reward cost for people in chat if they wanted to have their character added to the squad? With the understanding that the rule would most likely be that whenever it is that they decide to go in, they would be able to grab ownership and customization for, you know, after them, like we try to make something that looked and was modeled after them, of like the most
November, this is Ranger HQ. I have good news. There's some new gear here next time you stop by.
Okay, relax for a second. Like whoever was most experienced on the squad, so that hopefully they wouldn't just die. So then they'd have the opportunity to, like, you know, oh, I like that character, I like that class, so I want that to be mine. But it's just a thought, like what would be a good channel point reward so that people feel like they can do it if they want. I don't really know I don't know the economy of channel point rewards. So, as we were saying, story time. I'm sure that you have so many great and awesome stories to share. Oh, that wasn't the question. As we were saying, maybe 10K. And I was sort of thinking something around there. I will say this. I will feel terrible if somebody picks up a character and then they die, which in the game that I'm thinking of is an extremely real possibility. And Marquardt is confirming that sounds like a good amount. Yeah, I just wanted to note that, like, that extra badge that Marquardt has, what I meant is that, like, we don't have, like, a lot of custom badge. I don't think we have any custom badges because I'm not good at, like, creating them. So the fact that Marquardt has, like, an extra one for having cheered, wherever that came from, I'm very glad that it's there because I'd like people to be acknowledged for the various ways that they contribute both to this stream and to others. Like Azric has a cool, like, conductor badge right now, and that's awesome. Very quickly, I usually don't, like, call attention to them, but are the new emotes showing up? Because it seemed odd that when I tried to make use of them for testing purposes, they didn't seem to be visible, or they didn't seem to be unlocked, which was odd. So do you guys see any new emotes that are available for current subscribers? I'm curious.
It's a big improvement over the basic stuff we had before. One last thing. The Patriarch commissioned a sculptor to make a statue of Vargas outside our HQ. He's nearly done, but he'd like to know who we want to dedicate this statue to.
Well, for starters, who the hell is Vargas, or what is Vargas? Let's honor the fallen Rangers. I know that the Patriarch has a giant ego, but he also has, like, a giant statue of himself already. So, fallen Rangers, please.
Good call, November. Making sure the Rangers know they'll be remembered if the worst comes to pass may boost camaraderie. I'll pass it along. Over and out.
Yep, Azric has found them, and this is the first time that I'm seeing them in use, and it looks like what we might have to do is cut off the bottom of Moo's hair because she's very, very small, and also a little bit higher than everybody else. So yeah, when I tried to, like, put those in to see how they came out, it didn't like they were showing as locked still. Carolyn is saying 10K would also mean that new friends in the channel can't do it, which I'm fine with. I would be surprised if there were that many people who watch regularly and don't have that many, because, like, you guys have been here for years and years and years. But if anybody did express great sadness about it, we'd maybe as it went on, we would have a sliding scale for characters that joined the adventure later on. So I'm looking for somebody that rolled up, some sort of, like, a weirdo convoy. Fox McCloud is saying Vargas is a recurring character in Wasteland. Thank you for that backstory, because this is the first Wasteland.
Really coming together.
Oh, hey, right. We've, maybe we can do some customizations in here now.
What do you know about bacon apple?
Hey now, Rangers. It's good to see you. Y'all got a nice place here.
How are you boys settling in?
Can't complain. There's a lot of space here. Lots of room for growth. If we work at it, this is gonna be one hell of a place.
Yeah, as Fox says, he's not some random. Yeah, no, that's good information. Like, I feel like this is the first time the name Vargas has come up.
Might even be able to build some lofted bedrooms over the garage. Move Mama over here. We'll see.
What are you up to?
Just setting up right now. I hope you don't mind the fact that we've added our own little touches to the place.
No, go nuts. Do you need our help with anything?
Actually, as you know, Mama won't let Tommy come with us on account of the fact that he's her favorite. Unfortunately, that's left us a bit short-handed. Anyway, I heard stories about a genius mechanic up in the bazaar, so if you ever find yourself out there, maybe you could look into that.
Okay, cool. That's the guy that we were gonna go help, I think. We will help you get a new wrench jockey.
Knew we could count on you, Rangers.
Also, what do you sell?
Well, sure.
Okay, so we could do a Ranger Star upgrade. No. We have plenty of repair kits. Chicken ornament. Rhino cannon. Okay, now, do we know how that compares to our current... Yeah, and see, it doesn't show the Kodiak here, so there's no way that I know of to see that and to compare this against. But here's a Defender chassis. Now, this looks very expensive, but it does have a whole bunch of extra stuff and some radiation resistance, which is interesting. Light vehicle plating, which I think we have none of, and then Deliverer chassis. Oh, this is way better. Yeah, let's skip right past Defender chassis and go to Deliverer chassis. Because look at, it's the difference between plus 300 hit points versus 1,000, level 2 radiation resistance, world map speed is up by 50%, and impact damage is up by 500. Maybe that's if we run into somebody. Okay. However, let's not get this right now, because maybe if we get I don't seem to need it, and once we can get to... What's-his-face, maybe we'll get a better discount on that stuff. Or even higher tier stuff. Hey! Oddly shaped container. We were looking for this. I don't remember why, but it was one of the crafting components that we wanted. Then we've got General Bragg's Fancy Hood Wax and Lubricant. And a repair kit. Okay, I think we can craft something cool now. At least I hope we can. I really don't remember what it was, though, so you'll have to bear with me as we open up what the hell. Okay. Special. Yeah, okay, here it is. Oddly shaped container. We needed snake squeezins, worm and formaldehyde, and one oddly shaped container. It's also going to cost us 39 scrap. Does anybody have any predictions on what you get with what sounds like alcohol, an oddly shaped container, and a worm? Better alcohol? I don't know. Craft. It's super squeezins. Drink to gain double melee damage for 36 turns, but suffer -4 AP for 360 turns afterwards. Alright. Well, I mean, that was worth it, I'd say. I don't know what the scrap went to, but I'll take it. Fox McCloud asked, do you want to know? Oh, no, I was definitely going to build that. I was just sort of thinking aloud, like, what could this even be? Now, they did say that there's some new stuff.
Welcome back, Rangers. What can I do for you?
Maybe they have that wide choke.
Take a look.
Jesus, looks like a lot of new stuff. Sensory Shroud. Yeah, no, that's not great. Gosh, I don't know. Maybe I do want to build something like this. This would give +1 armor and then all sorts of resistance. That would be good for Blobbly-Blah or Mia, except I'm pretty sure that Mia already has modded armor. Let's look. Yeah, we gave her +4 armor, which is better than that. In other news, what about Blobbly-Blah, though? Yeah, we have not upgraded his armor. Before I look here, do we have better armor than his +5? Immediately, yes we do. Savage armor is +7. And I think Blobbly-Blah might be the only person that can make use of it. So let's put this on. So Blobbly-Blah looks like this, and now he's gonna look like that. Oh, he has smokestacks now. He has exhaust plumes. Oh, I really like that. Alright, anything else? Nope, that would be a drop. Rad Tech armor, no thanks. His pants, no, I don't think that we need anything there. No, that's worse. Can't do the helmet. I really like his helmet, though. Oh, but this scrap helmet would be better. It's double the armor, and he doesn't get any benefit out of those mechanics at all. The only person that'd be better for that would be Mia, because she would really benefit from the hard ass. Oh boy, though. No, we want to keep her with the melee and ranged damage bonus, I think. Yeah, let's give this... Then again, that hard ass, though. No. No, we're keeping that with Mia. So let's give this to blah blah blah. Because he doesn't get anything from the mechanics. I love the I love the look of it. Like, it really suits him, but no, let's put this on. And oh, actually that does kind of suit him. I kind of like the way that looks, honestly. Is blah 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 still here? We'll let him decide. Fox McCloud is saying hello to T-National. Hello to you, T-National. What's up? It's been a little while. It does. I love how those smokestacks. Yeah, that looks awesome. If blah 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 is still here, we'll let him vote between no helmet or this helmet. But I kind of like the helmet on it. He looks badass like that. You would not mess with somebody like this who came at you with a flamethrower. Yeah, let me see if there's anybody else. I really like Lucia's helmet as well. Yeah, it's a plus 6% hit chance. It's great on that. Already got that. No, he's got a better helmet than that. Then we've got this gridiron helmet. Well, okay. I mean, the crit chance plus 2% may not be offset by that armor. That armor is pretty good. I feel like that maybe that would go better for Drienne, though. Then again, I do like the, oh, that's exactly the thing that they already have equipped. All right. And then... yeah, the extra critical chance for Azaric is very important for Azaric. His whole build is built around doing just randomly 4,000 points of damage to somebody. So I feel like we've done all the crafting that we want to do. Or like change up. How has Crusader Kings been treating you recently? I don't know if you saw the most recent one, but what we did in the most recent episode of Crusader Kings was sort of spend some time consolidating power in and around the Kingdom of Ireland, and it was... By the way, does anybody know who we're looking for?
Those troublemakers gotta go.
They said that, like, some creepo people rolled up, and... ah, okay. Oh, dear. So, Slaver Hunter... so, hold on, let me just answer T-National's question. It was a very, as it tends to be, surprising and twisting round of Crusader Kings 3. Lots of internal political intrigue. No wars and no newly conquered areas, but I think that we did move to insular Christianity, and we currently have 2 like holy sites and have our eyes set on a 3rd one. However, there were all sorts of internal politics which involved my son getting killed, and but not before he had a brand new heir of his own. So things have been busy. That's my response. Very busy in the world of Crusader Kings 3, and we're looking forward to doing some more of that. Also, hello to Ronan, who says, soon Angel will have his own empire. You are more optimistic about that than I am. I don't know if the Kingdom of Ireland will stand. So here's what I was about to say about this group.
Got some business for you, if you have the cojones.
When I see Slaver Hunter, first I think to myself, oh, that's someone who hunts slavers.
Hola.
Okay, I need her to be quiet. That sounds like something good. I would also like to hunt down slavers and take them. But then I see Slaver Enforcer and Slaver Trapper. And that makes me believe that maybe these are slavers. And if so, they're not going to find a very warm welcome. Oh, wait. You know what I always forget to do, though? Azaric should have a secondary weapon. And I just want to take a quick look. What, if anything, could he make use of? Maybe... boy, she just doesn't stop with that chatter, does she? Okay, I don't know that we... I can't believe that she's still saying this. Yeah, Azaric, due to the way that we have set him up... okay, there is no secondary weapon that he can use. I need to have a conversation with her before I just get violent. Okay, let's do it. Oh, T-National says, very nice. I haven't had much luck recently. It's my bedtime. I just wanted to pop in and say hello. My schedule has been absolutely bonkers lately, so I've been absent from Twitch in general. T-National, I'm very glad that you stopped by. I certainly know what it's like to have a change in schedule that really upends the things that you would like to be doing and the people you'd like to hang out with. I'm like, it's super cool that you were here. I hope that your schedule evens out and that otherwise you're doing well, and hopefully we'll see you soon. If it matters at all, unless otherwise specified, all of these episodes are saved as VODs on the channel. So if ever it would be cool to have something on in the background while you're doing work, or you just wanted to catch up on part of the story, like the whole previous Crusader Kings 3 stream is up, like it is there. You could watch the whole thing or just parts if you were interested. And anything that we can do to help anybody's day at work, nighttime, sleep time, whatever, go better, it's always an honor if we can be helpful there. So I hope you have a great evening, and thank you so much for stopping by. La Perla is here. A woman stands like a queen among a gang of hard men. She gives you a sleepy, dangerous smile.
Peace, strangers. We all know both sides are armed and lethal, so why don't we just skip the posturing and get to business, huh? A girl I own ran away recently, and it's proving harder than expected to track her down. She seems to sense us when we get too close. On the other hand, she'd never suspect. Hell, with your reputation for rescuing little lost lambs, she might even seek you out. So, what you say, Want to find her for us?
Okay, so again, my immediate inclination is to attack these people on site right now. Then it occurs to me, can we play along to find where the girl is, save her, not turn her over to these people, and then attack them? Do we get the benefits of both the storytelling and also getting to rescue this person from slavery? And hypothetically, like killing them on the spot, we may get nothing, and it's not like a matter of experience points or something, but we may not be able to help any of the other people that they've enslaved. If we play along, maybe we can help more people. Then I become concerned, does the game understand that I'm only playing along, or does the game think that I'm pro-slavery? Because it would irritate me. It would bother me to the point of putting the playthrough in jeopardy if we wound up being like pro-slavery with these people. So, let's ask a few questions here. Who are you?
I'm La Perla, and these
She sweeps an arm out to encompass her retinue.
are my boys.
A girl you own? Are you slavers?
That bothers you? You find it unethical? You kill crazy corpse-robbing, tyrant-funded gun jockeys are offended at how I make my living? Sorry, compadres. This is the end times. Nothing but us devils left.
Okay, what's the girl's name?
Nelly? No. Hallie, I think. Anyway, her new owner will rename her. What's important is her description. Early 20s, blonde, shapely, skin like a princess. You'll know her when you see her, I promise you. She'll make your little hearts go Peter-pat.
Okay. Here's what I think we can do. Not 15 minutes ago, we got a call to go attack the monster army, and I said, well, I'm not going to do this because there's no reason to, etc., etc. And then the storyline continued on, and it immediately made it clear, even if you accept this, like my understanding is that if we had accepted it, it would still give us the option to tip off Flab the Inhaler. And I'm glad that we can do that, because then we get to do this part of the story, but like fight for the other side, the, as I like to think of them, the non-shithead side. So if we play along, here's what I'm very, very, very much hoping is going to happen. We're going to be able to find Hallie. Maybe she'll know the location of other slaves, or can help us lure these guys. The thing is, like, do we even need to lead them into an ambush? They're at our base. We've got like guards and stuff all around. Like, it feels like this would be the time. But I'm thinking that maybe we might be able to help more than just Hallie, and then take these guys on. So, what's in it for us?
We shouldn't be condoning something like this. Not unless it's a really good deal.
Ah, it is. I promise you. You know the sealed rooms in your base? Bet you're curious what's inside them.
Not that curious.
Bueno, I'll tell you for free. It's old world tech. The kind people waged wars for. And I know the codes. In the name of good faith, I'll give you one now. 900-909-3500. Test if you like. I'll wait. You'll get the second code. The one that gets you into the room with the even better goodies. When you bring me my lost little lamb.
I'm just going to go on record. I don't give a shit about that. If you've been following along with the playthrough, at one point I had an opportunity to get some cool power armor and passed over that to go do something that I felt was more important. I don't care about what's in the sealed rooms. I'm not even going to go test that code. Maybe I'll do that afterwards. What I'm thinking about right now is, do we think it's possible that we can get the second code out of her, but then still attack? This might be one of those quest lines that gets reloaded a couple times, because I will not, under any circumstances, allow her to leave with Hallie, and I will absolutely forego whatever is in those vaults to put an end to what these people are doing. So shit, I really, really want to do this. Do we still get to find or rescue Hallie if we do this? Because in the real world, you would just attack them later. Like, how do you know about these sealed rooms?
We used to stay here all the time before we moved east. Had plenty of time to explore all its nooks and crannies. Hey, don't worry. No hard feelings about you taking it over. We like our new home on the plains. Those warlords have a lot of money to spend.
All right. I'm going to... God damn it, I really want to attack them. I really want to attack them. I like the fact that it says we're going to go look for the girl. It's a woman. We're going to go look for her. We're not actually promising to go bring her back or anything like that. So I'm going to go with this. We're going to go look for her.
Gracias, friends. Send her here once you find her. Tell her you found her mama and she's waiting for her. We'll take care of the rest. Far as I know, she's still somewhere in Colorado Springs. Suggest you start looking downtown. Adios, compadres.
Okay. This may be a controversial decision, but what I'm going to do is throw down a brand new save game called Slaver Quest. Okay. And by the way, what level is this? Like, we're gonna go do it right now. I just want to make sure it's not like level 1,000,000. Oh shit. it's very high. Oh no. What level are we? Yeah, I don't know if I can do this if I want to right now. Mostly what I want to know is, can we meet with Hallie and not turn her over to the slavers? And you know what I think is going to help? Is our reputation with the refugees, because that's actually very high.
When Jeffy ripped the robo arm off that scar collector, I cracked up.
I was gonna ask about the article.
Refugees. I assume that if we get close enough to Hallie, it will... to the machine shop. Well, let's check the machine shop since we happen to be here. I don't think Hallie will be at the machine shop, but it's worth looking. Yeah, no, this was a quest area. There's nothing new in this area right now. We've got the generator there, the explosive barrel. Okay, it was worth a shot. I figured if I had escaped from slavers, I might find someplace warm and quiet to just hole up for a long time. It's kind of like the movie The Purge. Everybody is sort of like barricades themselves inside their suburban homes or like whatever, depending on what Purge movie you're watching. I kind of feel like what I would want to do is get in my car, drive out into the woods, get out of my car, walk 5 miles into the woods, and bury myself underneath some leaves overnight. Just any random ass place. You'd be surprised how long I can just lay down under leaves in the middle of the woods. If the alternative is any of the things that ever happened in a Purge movie. I've never seen like 2 of those. Okay. I am putting a lot of faith in this game to allow us to not work with slavers. But this game has made a very positive impression on the way that it handles storytelling and seems to understand that sometimes you might choose dialogue options which you don't actually mean, or that you're going to think better of later on. So they give you some options to, like, back out of it. I'm also putting a lot of faith into it that what we're going to find is...
Seriously. Why would you even want to live with a bunch of uptight...
somebody who just straight up has the name Hallie over their head.
Ever hear of car gardens?
You mean where they grow these fine automobiles for our personal use?
Don't get cute.
Sorry.
Anyway.
By the way, wasn't there like a Purge television series? That's weird. Isn't that weird?
I don't want to talk about it.
Carmen. Oh, these are the refugees that we rescued.
It was
Thanks
old
again for
security
helping us,
drone.
Rangers.
Its timing
You've
belt
done a
broke,
lot
so
of
it,
good for people in need.
vibrates real fast.
Okay, I didn't know if we'd get some more dialogue, but I'm glad that they're okay. Nope. Nope. Nope, we don't need to go over there. It's kind of like there was a television series based on 12 Monkeys that, now I'm suddenly misremembering his name. The dude from Die Hard, Bruce Willis. Like, the Bruce Willis movie, 12 Monkeys, they did a television series about that. And one that I've actually kind of heard good things about, but never seen any of it. I also don't know what, like, good things means. I feel like the expectations for the quality of television series has gone way up in recent years. So I'm not sure that if such a series premiered today, if it would still be as well received. But I remember hearing good things about the 12 Monkeys television series at the time. Okay, as a general rule, this game isn't too interested in making it that difficult to find people. I could look in the apartments and maybe the Garden of the Gods, but it almost invariably, when it says, like, go check in... Go, you know, go to this area, this map. They mean it's gonna, you know, she's gonna be in that map. Oh, there she is. I'm so sorry, you guys. Did I walk right past Holly? All right, quick save.
Oh, you again. What do you want?
Blonde, beautiful, unblemished. There's no mistaking it. This could be the runaway slave La Perla's been hunting.
You're the Rangers. I keep hearing about you from everyone. What do the Rangers want with me?
You're Hallie, aren't you?
How do you know my name?
The smiling lady asked us to catch you, but we don't help slavers, so we're warning you instead. Keep your head down and stay safe. Yes.
You talked to her. Oh God, you could have sold me out, but you didn't. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll leave as soon as I can. Thank you.
Okay. Well, we didn't get to help any other slaves, but at least we've rounded that out. Okay. Wow, that was so much searching when we're on the entire map, and she was right there. Markwak says, I've done a little checking, confirmed that you will need to reload or not reload the slave request if you want to know. And there was a Purge TV show which was surprisingly lasted for 2 seasons. I'm not sure that I really want the answer to this. Oh, and by the way, Markwak, I think we just crossed that line because now I don't have to turn in Hallie. We went and we warned her instead. I got some reputation, which sure, I mean, that's cool. But mostly it was about, like, I didn't know if we were going to find her. She was going to be like, listen, they also have this camp and you can go and there's all these other slaves there. So this is unmistakably going to be a fight. And based on the fact that it's a level 15 quest, I believe that we are in over our heads. But let's try it. So we're going to get Azric right here. We're going to get Drienne maybe here-ish. Let's get Blobbity Blah here-ish. Oh wait, no, we want Azric up here, don't we? Yes. Azric, get up in the crow's nest. Okay, we'll have Marshal Quan. Marshal Quan's got a pretty good range, I think. Blobbity Blah, why don't we have you come over here? That's a little bit too close. Maybe we'll have him... This gives him good movement, good range. Marshal Quan is here. Now, Lucia's always a little bit of a problem because she takes a lot of damage, but also has a very short range. Nonetheless, I'm going to play it safe with Lucia. Okay, Azric is up in the perch. Have him kneel down. Okay. Let's have a chat.
Find my girl yet?
Okay, what was this place like when you lived here? Kiss asked, Haley's gone. A witness saw her hitching a ride with an Arapaho caravan. We had her cornered, but her refugee friends jumped us. We lost from the chaos. She probably skipped town. Not yet. We changed our minds, or we never should have agreed to this. So I usually... here's another reason why I saved it. These people die. These people don't live here. You know, maybe we can do the fight now, or maybe I have to come back in 3 episodes. Everyone in this party dies. They don't leave this area. We don't scare them off. They die. They're dead, and that's how this storyline ends. The question is, can we do it right now? And usually I like choosing the ones that are like Marshal Quan has some kiss ass to him. So let's see what happens when we do this. A witness saw her hitchhiking a ride with an Arapaho caravan. If they leave, I reload it and we fight.
The little lamb hit the road again? Smart. Annoying, but smart. Well, we weren't paying you for info. Cash on delivery only. So we'll be on our way. Come on, boys. We've got a truck to chase.
Hold on. Wait.
You had your chance, Rangers.
No.
We're We're going now.
But I'm attacking now. Marshal Kwan. I do not know why I could not hit them with a hammer. Shit, no, they're way out of position. Azric. Yes, okay. So. Azric can hit everybody on the field. Oh, this is great. The question is, who do we want to hit? And I'm also slightly worried that this is going to be like we're going to take a fame hit for doing this, but fuck these guys. Okay, so Lucia, what specifically is your range? Oh, that's her range. Yeah, so Lucia cannot move further back. Let's take cover. We could move here and still have a... No, she'll be out of range. Okay, so we're going to take cover with Lucia. And then we're going to... Do we want to try trick shot? 61% chance. I'm going to vote yes. Awesome. So that completely filled her precision strike. Now, that changes things slightly, because now if Azric marks somebody, Lucia can do like double damage to them with her precision strike. Let me just double check here. Oh, plus 50% damage. So Azric could mark Slave or Hunter. Yeah.
Take him down.
Now, that's going to leave Azric unable to fire this round, unfortunately, which is why I was hesitating so much. Yeah, there's no way to do it. Oh, wait. Unless Drienne can boost... Hold on. Drienne, can you do that, that rally? And what's the radius about it? It doesn't show the radius is the trouble. Okay, let's try this. I think that hit Azric. Yes. Oh, these guys are so fucked now. Okay, so now the question for Azric is, do we want to take the shot, which is almost a guaranteed hit, or do we want to wait and do an ambush shot? And the answer is going to come when we switch back to Lucia. Lucia's going to try to knock a bunch of armor off of... Oh, are you kidding? Oh, she's out of range to hit that person. Okay, then we have to move. Okay, yeah, so if she moves here, she still gets to shoot, right? AP3. Yep. Okay, now do your precision strike, and we're gonna knock off some of that armor. I don't think we need to spend Azric's shot on that at this point. Fox McCloud says rally feels OP. I don't actually know where it came from, but I'm super glad that we have it. Fox McCloud says just made some Nissan chow mein noodles again and getting sick of cleaning. Oh, it blew up again, did it? Oh no, Mark Wax said 2 of them got away. Wait, no, I'm not even kidding. Did 2 of them get away? I think Mark Quack's right. Okay, then we're reloading, because I'm not kidding. They all die. All of them. Reload. Okay, Fox McCloud saying it's just a leadership ability. I think there were 6 of them at the start. I think you're right, because I did not see, by the way, La Perla, now that you mention it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so maybe it was only 1 that got away, but it was the leader, and that's not cool. So, at this point, then, what's the point of the lie? We do get a little bit of experience with it, but fuck it. Let's just tell her.
Find my girl yet?
I am curious, what was this place like when you lived here?
Lived is a strong word. This is just where we stayed when we had business in Colorado Springs. We held our stock here, dumped our trash. That's it. Picked it because it was defensible. Especially once we got the security system working again.
No, Marquardt, mostly I'm just glad that you pointed out that somebody got away.
Is that creepy guy in the cell still here? Not much spooks me, but finding that guy made my hair stand on end.
Guys, this is Smiling Woman. Do you remember like episode 2? Like literally like 2 months ago? This is Smiling Woman.
I see. Would've killed him, but much funnier to leave him to freak out the next bunch of scabs. Anyway, back to my lost property. Any luck tracking her down?
I completely forgot about Smiling Woman.
Find my girl yet?
We never should have agreed to this. Slavers don't deserve to live.
Self-righteous gonzos! Muchachos! Kill these swine!
Okay. Well, I didn't know that Mia's Thundering Strike was leveled up or like ready, and when would there ever be a better position to use this? Now hold on. Do we know what the... I don't know if that has a lot of penetration, so darn it. Before we fire that, can we... Where's Lucia? Yeah. The odds of Lucia getting like another trick shot off are very low, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna switch to her revolver, which gives her a slightly better chance to hit, and we can't do trick shot because of course we can't do trick shot because we used up too many APs. So we can still shoot. What we don't get to do is knock off her armor. So let's go back to plan A. We're just going to do Thundering Strike on all these fools. Okay, so that did... It stunned this guy and La Perla. Okay, good. And Mia can switch to her bladed weapon and, like, can hit for sure, but... If we can put Mia in a position of killing one of them, then Mia will be able to like take a second swing. So before we do that, let's have... Where is Drienne again? Because that was a pretty good opener. Yes. Okay, so Azaric, why don't we do a mark on... Reduce an enemy's evasion by 15%. Yeah, let's focus on the one that's like...
Target acquired.
Has the most armor. And now we're gonna... Pardon me, bring Drienne in. Drienne is going to do Rally. And now Azaric gets to take his shot. He's got so much armor. But his penetration is 21, so, I mean, it's not gonna do that... It's going to do, I think, relatively full damage. It's knocked down a little bit. Anything else to knock down some armor? Applies damaged armor. Okay, hold on. All right. Okay, we can do damaged armor against both these guys, and he also has his super charged up. Good. And now, Precision Strike on La Perla. Let's knock the rest of that armor off, shall we? Okay, and that, I think, does it for Marshal Quan. Let's bank his last 2 points. Oh, hello to Kethrick. Kethrick, I hope you're having a nice Thursday so far. Should you be calling the people out... Should you be calling the person in front of you swine that is holding a hammer as big as your body with ease? Yeah, let's bank this. So, a question for Fox McCloud or anybody that happens to know. When it says prepare, end your turn and carry over up to 2 unused AP on your next turn. I've never actually, like, properly counted this. Does it cost 1 AP so I'm only carrying over 1? Or do I get to carry over both of them? And you have to have 1 AP to carry over. I guess I'm not really sure how that works. Okay, now Lucia still gets one. Oh, right, she does get to do her trick shot now. Right. So let's try to do that. Let's do it against La Perla because our odds of hitting are very high. Nice. And now a precision strike, if you will. Let's shoot her now directly in the head. Okay, well, not a death, but we're that much closer. And because of where she is and their propensity to, like, shoot at her, let's actually have Lucia do a defend. Okay. Now, Drienne can do a torrent strike. Oh, I love it. I love it. Is this going to do as much damage as we would like? No. But it's still going to feel really good. Oh, and it... Dude, what happened over here? Why did... Was that a critical hit? That was awesome. Like, it did very little damage to most of them, but, like, messed this guy up. All right, good on you, Drienne. And I don't think there's anything else that we can do with Drienne, except, again, I think I'm gonna evade or defend just because of where they are. If you start the next turn with 7, okay, so Foxcloud is saying that I will carry over both. That is very helpful, because I've sort of been wondering about that. Is there a cost to doing it in advance of everything else? I would just, on principle, like to light these guys on fire. Yeah, we're too far back from here, but if Blah 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 moves here, I think he gets to hit everybody. Blah Blah Blah. I think he gets to hit everybody. Yeah. Fuck these guys. No, do it. Do the shoot. Yeah. Shoot. Good. All right. And yeah, we can't do anything else. So with Blah Blah Blah, I am going to carry over the points. Because again, they could come attack him, but he's got way heavier armor. Uh-oh. Hold on. Wait, Lucia, hold on. At some point, I destroyed her cover. I didn't mean to. And I can't back out of what I've done. Okay. Well. Okay, Mia. Well, hold on. Let's have Azric go next. So, we can do several things with Azric. We can do an ambush shot, which is gonna, like, really fucking, like, it's guaranteed to hit on one of these guys. But he's already at 95%, right? So... yeah, we don't need that. And we don't need this. Yeah, let's shoot La Perla. Because I feel like with all of her... No, wait, she's stunned and that guy's stunned. So... yeah, these guys aren't doing anything next turn. Let's try to shoot this guy, because if we can kill him, then that's less incoming damage. Okay, not yet. We'll carry over the next 2 points. And now Mia... Mia can definitely kill this guy, I'm pretty sure. Let's switch over to... yeah, she's got her bladed weapon. And now, she gets to take one more swing. And let's do it against La Perla, because she sucks real hard. Oh, shit!
Bury me with the money.
Go on. What's going on? Please don't tell me that the game's glitched out. Okay, here he comes. Boy, Provost really wanted to consider his options. Okay. Mia, can you kill her? Oh, I'm so dumb. Or maybe I didn't have enough AP points. If I'd done the Clown Hammer, she would have gotten a critical hit. Hold on. I always forget what conditions will or won't give the guaranteed criticals. That's right here. Stunned, blind, shocked, bleeding, and poisoned. So not damaged armor. Yeah, and not being on fire. Okay, so let's do 2 strikes with the bladed weapon. Because if the second one gets to be free. Cool. And now, for our next trick... Oh, hold on. Azra, can you take a cool shot on here? Yeah, 95%. Do that. Wow, God, this guy's got a lot of armor. Yeah, we can't do anything else with what he's got, so he's just gonna have to prepare. Wait, why does Drienne have all their hit points back? Oh, they leveled up. Hold on. Yes! Wow! That was lucky, because Drienne got lit up during that last turn. I had to reload a lot of games because of the AI. Also, some people won't spawn, or the game just won't let me talk to people or leave areas. Oh, no. And Fox was kind of saying, so that happens in the PC version, too. I'm just glad that it eventually resolved, because I was legit worried there for a second. Okay, yeah, so Drienne... Do we want to do Demoralize? Kind of. Or Shredder Shot. Yes, because if we do Shredder Shot, then that's one of the conditions that will give me a guaranteed crits. Got them both. And now, we can also do Demoralize, which is going to make it so they can't hit as well.
You're a not good person.
And that also gives 2 more points for Drienne to carry over. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. They're already on fire, so let's switch back to your machine gun. I think blah, blah, blah actually gets to fire twice here. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Just hold that thought. Now it's going to get hammer time. Because this guy's bleeding, so we get a definite critical. One more. Oh! Oh! If Mia had gotten a kill, she would have gotten her serial killer perk. All right. Blah, blah, blah. If you would. Okay. Lucia. Lucia doesn't get a lot of kills. She's not really built for that, but... Or, hold on. We can't do trick shot again, right? Oh, we can. Perfect. So, it's less about, like, this might kill, but more importantly, if we land it, then her special will be charged up for the next fight that we have, whatever that is. Nice. Wow, that still didn't kill him, huh? Okay, and we're not going to use the marksman. Let's just take a regular-ass shot. Oh, that was awesome. That was like the end of Inglourious Bastards. Also, I can't really zoom in so far, but I very much enjoy what's happening with this slaver's neck. Okay. So, Punk Buster. Not really a much better shotgun, but sure. 45 ammo. Rib Cracker. We're not going to use it, I don't think. But heavy attack. Throw your weight around. A powerful attack that has plus 70% crit chance, but negative 40% hit chance. Like Lucia's trick shot, there are situations where that would be helpful, but it's not that important, and I don't think it's better than Mia's dental pick. And that's it. And let me just double check that there's nothing else to do in that quest, right? Nope. And I actually don't remember. Slaver's Bounty. Yeah, that was a level 15 quest. Done and done. We killed La Perla. We'll never know what's in the vault, but that young woman should be safe. Glad to do it. No questions. If there had been a dialogue option where it... Wait, what's up here? Ammo crate or armor crate? I didn't know this was up here. Sure, everybody gather with the person who's going to loot coming last. Merc armor, rad tech pants. Okay, yeah, nothing I'm going to use, but stuff I could sell for sure. I'm just kind of waiting for everybody to get here. You usually want to make sure that you're not saving in a position where people are like in mid animation, because that, in any game, even well-polished ones, can sometimes wind up doing weird stuff. Okay, F5. I am content with that outcome. We know that Drienne leveled up. Let's level them up next. Also, just very quickly, this isn't better than Mia's. Yeah, no, Dental Pick was level 14. This Rib Cracker is level 9. So, okay, Drienne. Drienne's charisma is all the way up. Maximum leadership, big thumbs up. We're good. From there... I think anything that will increase Drienne's range damage bonus is helpful, but I do like the idea of leveling up some of this other stuff, and also getting their penetration up over time would be good. Yeah, let's do luck next. I'm gonna lock that in. Markback says, I believe that you did the right thing there. I'm glad this game gets a lot of respect from me. This is going to be one of those things that if I don't remember to talk about it when we're like hitting end credits, allow it to be said here. I think that this game does an awesome job, A, acknowledging in the world when you've done things, like they'll add in extra dialogue where the characters talk about it, and B, like I said earlier, understanding that sometimes, even if there's not an option on the screen that says bracket lie, close bracket, to make it clear that you're being dishonest, sometimes that you as the player might agree to something because you want to see what's going to happen, but then you would, as a human being, want to back out of it. And this game had already established that level of trust for me that I felt like that was going to be an option, and I'm super glad that it did. Because I was dead serious. I was going to reload. Like, if we went to go find Holly, and then the only option was to, like, turn her over, I was not going to let that happen. Okay. I think we keep going with leadership because it's got so many options. Or so many bonuses. But look at this. Nearby allies gain plus 7% hit chance. Big thumbs up. Big fan of that for sure. But there where it says ally bonus on boss kill or multi-kill, those are targets that Drienne themselves kill. So the next thing that we would need to do is get like a better shotgun so that Drienne is better at killing things with their shotgun. So I'm going to level up. Hold on, let me just see what the next thing here would be. Wait, where's the... Hi. There we go. Med Dart. Yeah, I don't need Med Dart. Let's level up Small Arms, because that's going to increase their shotgun and pistol bonuses, as well as give them access to better shotguns and pistols. So I feel like that's a safe choice. Now, perks. For first aid... If I can't find anything else, emergency response is going to be a good choice, because it basically gives Drienne a lot more movement speed when somebody is downed, and it counts for 2 turns, even if they get them back up on the first turn. Leadership, we've done all the perks. Barter we can't take yet, so that brings us back to Small Arms. Drienne now has a really good pistol, so we could do either shotgun attacks or pistol attacks. We don't reload very often, so draw is not appealing. Clear cover. Now this is good. Shotguns do double damage versus cover. I already like that more than first responder. Trick shot is what Lucia has. And that's really good. An instant plus 3 AP. It's a handgun attack. And it's got a negative 50% chance to hit. I'm not sure that would go really well for Drienne. And we've got Opportunist. Your strike meter charge is a bonus 5% with each successful handgun attack. Drienne's handgun is their backup weapon. They're mostly shotgun focused. So we're going to go with clear cover because that's a shotgun attack and it seems really cool. All right. that is Drienne's level up. Marshal Quan is also leveled up. With him, we've sort of been going evens on here. I feel like his speed is actually borderline, like his speed is in a good position is what I mean. So yeah, let's go with awareness. It takes his hit chance up by an extra percentage point, and we get that little bit of extra range damage bonus. He's sort of a DPS for us, so I like that. Skills. Are you serious? We're 1 point shy of this? Boy, suddenly I borderline... I almost should have gone with intelligence. That would have given us that point. I'm not reloading. Do I save all 5 points? No. No, because we can get an extra point of Kiss Ass right now, and we'll still be able to afford that next round. Yeah, let's take Kiss Ass. Okay, and perks from Marshal Quan. He doesn't really fire submachine guns. Although I wouldn't object to him firing submachine guns. Oh, but all of the remaining perks are for submachine guns. God, I don't know. What kind of submachine guns do we got? Maybe a submachine gun would be good as a secondary weapon for him. Let's take a quick look. Alright, so we've got level 9 Uzis. And then nothing else really of note. Well, I can't say that I've been super impressed by the crossboom. It applies explosive bolt, but maybe I don't have a proper understanding of what that means yet. And if we go with this Uzi, how does that compare to his regular assault rifle? More damage. Yeah, firing 6 times. Base hit chance is way down. Crit damage is up. Ammo capacity is up. Penetration is down. I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of that. Let's take a look at some of the other perks then. This chain's straight up +2 armor. The deep pockets would be really good for Drienne, because it would give them access to another, like, quick slot that they could use when needed. I think of this set... I'm gonna go with crit resistance. Because a critical hit could put you in the ground real quick. So I'm going to take that for him. And Lucia did not level up. Okay. Yeah, I feel good about that. Let's save game again. And we're going to save over Ranger HQ. Right? Yeah. Okay. Boy, we haven't done most of the things that I thought we were going to do in this particular episode. The next thing that I would want to go do is go warn Flab the Inhaler about the incoming attack. So let's go do that. Yeah, I feel like we've got a good amount of time. It's also interesting to me, like, I don't know that I've...
Stay vigilant, citizens.
Hold on.
Communists are everywhere. They hate and fear us because we are free. Trust in the Gipper, and may the God President bless America.
Okay, good. This is actually taking us down in the direction of a couple things that we'd want to do, including the Get Family Homestead, which would be our next goal after this. Oh, hold on. So there's like some supplies or something right here, right? Like, we saw this on our way up, and I don't know what it is. There's a lot of empty crates here, but this one hasn't been touched. Maybe that's because it's been booby-trapped. Well, Blah can disarm the trap. You successfully disarm the trap and look inside. You shouldn't have bothered. This stuff is boring. Ah, so a copy of Tech War, then. Well, hold on, we got $14. That's not boring. Wait, get family homestead. I'm looking for... Oh, well, you know what? We were gonna go see, Flab the Inhaler, but this is on our way. It is eerily quiet. Okay, hold on. Also, interesting, it seems like it's dusk, which is new.
Any luck, Rangers? Can't thank you enough for looking out for my family.
Well, we're on our way in. Uh-oh.
This man's been torn apart. Oh, look. Wolverine tracks.
Yeah, I think I might have an idea on where they are. So, Azaric is our best opener, especially against, like, animals and stuff. So, let's just bring Azaric up, and... Okay. So... Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Let's bring Mia. These guys, like, at least you would think are all gonna be melee, right? So, let's have Mia sort of, like, position herself right here, and then set up an ambush strike. If anybody comes near her, she's gonna wallop them with that big hammer. Azaric can't really do anything else, so we're gonna save his last point. Drienne could also come up here. Yeah, let's have Drienne come up, like, right here and set up an ambush. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just gonna make sure that his, machine gun is selected, because I don't think that an ambush strike on the flamethrower is going to go quite as well. And yeah, ambush strike. Marshal Quan. We're going to set up like a real field of fire here. Ambush. And Lucia has a very short range, so we're going to have Lucia come right up behind Mia and ambush. Ambush. Ambush.
I see him.
Oopsie.
Okay, so if I parse that correctly, Mia actually stunned this Razorback so it didn't get a chance to attack. I think the other two did, and Mia is actually poisoned, and some other people might be as well. Let's look real quick. No, 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 yes. Okay, so Mia and Marshal Quan are both poisoned. Yeah, Drienne doesn't, like, have the antidote ready, but as soon as the fight is over, we'll probably pass out some antidotes just so we don't have to worry about healing them afterwards. Like, what is the point of the antidotes if not this? So, Drienne's special is charged up. However, I don't think that we need to spend that here. It's not like it decays. We could probably just hold on to it. Same with Lucia's. These guys are not doing well. So, instead... Blah Blah does have a low hit chance, but he gets to fire 9 times. Let's do this. Yeah, because some of the shots that he missed, he hit the other Razorback. And then... Well, I guess in a pinch, he could also now light them on fire. But let's see if we can save some ammo. Marshal Kwan. Yeah, he's got a pretty high chance to shoot this guy. Pretty high chance to shoot this guy. But not quite enough. Okay. And yeah, we'll prepare just in case. I can't imagine this is going to go another round. Lucia, just a regular bullet. Okay. Drienne. We want some meds if we can get them. Miscellaneous mods, usable items. Nope. Here we go. Let's put that in there. And, oh, actually, I don't think that we need to do it that way, do we? Yeah, hold on. Drienne doesn't do it. Mia takes it. Then again, we've only got 2 of them. Yeah, maybe we should save this for when it's an actual emergency. Oh, but no, hold on. We're gonna do it. Sorry, I just looked at how long that's gonna take. Use item on self. Mia, use item on self. Okay, poisoning over. We'll have to go buy some more antidotes the next time that we are in town. That was some good ambushing. Oh, look, there was an explosive barrel there that we probably could have lit up as well. Or I assume that's explosive. I don't actually know. Nice. Found a free extended mag. Now this, there's a rabbit in there. Mia's going to be able to repair this generator, no trouble. Squeak. An EMP grenade, so we won't ever be able to use it because nobody has nerd stuff unless we like crossfit that into blah 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 or Azaric at some point. All right, so far that fight went okay, but it does like super damage against robots and stuff. Okay, we can lockpick that. I hear bad guys. Yes, and I see a barrel that maybe now we can be smart enough to attack. Blah, blah, blah. Can you disarm that for us? Good. And then we get that stuff. All right. I don't think that we can make it through here without attracting them. Or, like, attracting their notice is, I guess, what I mean. Yeah, we'll worry about, okay. Azaric, why don't we have you... Whoops, sorry. Okay, we're gonna have... We're basically gonna, like, set up a firing line, I think, here. Let's put you here. Lucia, you can be right here. Blah, blah, blah. Why don't you work right behind Lucia? Drienne, you can get it, slot right in here behind Marshal Kwan. No, actually, we should have this reversed, I think. Because Marshal Kwan has longer range with his assault rifle. And then that brings up Mia. So, Mia can basically... Oops. I did not select Mia. Mia can come up to, like, about here, I think, before anybody's detection circle ever intersects. So, Azaric, can you blow up this barrel? It doesn't look like it. Alright, so... Yeah, man, let's light him up. All right. The same tactics that worked last time, I don't see any reason not to do them again. Let's have Mia come up. Mia's basically going to block off this bridge. Nobody comes down this bridge unless they get Mia's approval. And she's not feeling in a very approving mood. And everybody else, yeah, Azric's going to bank his point. He just opened the combat for us. We'll have Drienne. Now, Torrent Strike would be awesome here, but we're going to wait until they get a little bit closer rather than driving forward to them. So let's ambush. 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 Just making sure that everybody has their right weapons equipped. Okay. So, Mia straight up pasted one. That's cool. What's wrong with the rest of these guys? What are they doing? What is this? Oh, melee attackers take damage on hit. Mia doesn't give shit like that. It doesn't give a shit about that. Okay. This is an awesome opportunity for Drienne to use that Torrent of Death, because that's going to hit everybody on this very narrow bridge. Sorry, not Mia. It's going to hit all the bad guys on this very narrow bridge. Yeah, hit it. All right. Now, they still do get a pretty good hit here. Let's do Rally, because why not? Oh, wait, but this takes 4 AP. And it gives them to everybody else. Okay, so we could do point blank on the guy right in front of them, or, and I think the way that we're going to do this is we're going to shoot all of them. It may not kill any individual one, but it's going to put them in a position where they're going to get dead real quick. At least the ones that get hit. And yeah, we'll bank those last 2 points. I'm hoping that we will not be in combat at that point. So Blah 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 also has a Torrent Strike, and again, if not now, when? Like, what are we saving it for? Just cleared the field. Okay, some people are poisoned, and Lucy is one of them, and not in a good way. So let's take care of that. This won't cure the poison, but it'll stop her from getting poisoned out. And yeah, probably... Oops. Sorry, Drienne, grab this. We're going to use this on... Hold on. Okay, we can at least cure Azric. So is anybody else poisoned? No, 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 no. So it's just Lucia, and Lucy's actually getting healed up as we go as well. So it's cool. We don't have to worry about anybody dropping dead after the battle. Also, not really much of a hostage situation here. Maybe I'm not in the right position for the hostage situation. Okay, I don't really know what's going on in here. This looks like it might be end game for this location, so let me go check Shanty first. Because we've got some cool stuff here that we can unlock. Okay, we found a tape. Kidnappers in trouble. This cassette tape is covered in bloody fingerprints. Also, hostage taker's note. This note is a bloody scrawl that reads, "She's crazy, she's crazy, she's eating everyone."
Sending that ransom note was the dumbest idea Corby ever had. Nothing to do for weeks but stare at the walls and babysit these damn kids. By the time Roscoe found the old man's liquor, everybody was ready for a taste. Of course, that's when the boy made a run for it. Didn't get 10 steps.
Shit. Okay, we're gonna have to listen to that again. Sorry, everybody. Judging by the way this body is dressed, this appears to be a bandit from the plains. He must have been one of the kidnappers. Investigate the body. This corpse is in a better state than most around it. It does not have quite as many hunks of flesh missing. Unlike the others, the fingers on the left hand of this body are fully intact. I bet he wrote the note then. Leave the body alone. Found a med dart, and Azric should have no trouble with this safe. Oh, a new flamethrower for blah blah blah. And I think this is better than what he's got. Yeah, let's grab that. And Cloak and Dagger ROM. This looks like a regular video game cartridge, but the label has been partially peeled away, revealing another label that reads Top Secret Military Intel. Is that a reference to the movie Cloak and Dagger? I honestly don't know. It's been too long since I've seen it now. Let's see if this is a better flamethrower for blah blah blah. Which, again, it's a little bit weird that in order to get a good comparison, we got to switch it out. Okay. Also, blah 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 is leveled up. So... Spitfire. So it does do more damage because apparently it does it 4 times. More of a flame rifle than a thrower. It uses individual gobs of flame that melt foes down. So the base hit chance is lower, which sounds bad. Ammo capacity is up. Range is up. Oops. Hold on, where was it? So it sounds like maybe it, like, doesn't... It sounds like it's more of an individual target thing, and as opposed to, like, spray everybody in this area. Here's the other thing, and I don't know if this changes when we equip it, but the Scourer has a 75% chance to apply Engulfed. This new weapon only has a 25% chance to do that. Let's actually see if that changes when we put it on. That one. No, it's way worse at applying, Yeah, I feel like the Scourer is better. Even if it does less damage to an individual target, it lights everybody on fire and then they take damage over time. That's pretty good. I think it's better than what we've got. Better than the other thing. Okay, and, yeah, I don't know. Mia also upgraded here, or leveled up. So, for Mia, I do very much... I love the idea of an extra action point. That's an early favorite. More APs are also good. Then also that has a... or more constitution points. Better melee damage bonus. And then down here would be extra speed. I love the extra action point. Extra speed is always good, but an extra action point is also extra speed. So we're going to grab that. Then we've got skills. But before we pick up skills... Is there anything that we want in the perks department? If we could get up to level 8 melee combat, if you move more than 3 spaces, your next bladed weapon attack has a 25% critical chance, doubled versus slowed targets. I don't have a lot of options to make people slow. I don't have any good freeze weapons. For mechanics, actually I've got really good mechanics. And none of those are really good for Mia anyway. I do like Pursuit, though, because anything that increases her critical chance, even by 25%, is really good. And then Bleeding Strike would always be on the table. So let's see if we can maybe do an extra melee combat one. We cannot. Yeah, she's only got the 4 points. So the other alternative would be Hard-Ass. Pass. Let's just hold on to the points for now. And do I also want to hold on to the perk? We will get one in the next level. Yeah, I think I'm going to hold on for this to get Pursuit. Bleeding Strike is nice. Oh, hold on. Targets that are burning receive triple damage, or plus 200% damage. Yeah, let's actually take Bleeding Strike. Because we can just get Pursuit later on. If we slowed enemies all the time, that'd be way better. But, yeah, let's take Bleeding Strike. Okay, Azaric has not leveled up. Blah-blah-blah has. I like steady shot. Level 8 big guns would give us plus 20% evasion and 10% hit chance in low cover, which we do usually like to keep him behind cover. Okay, but that's out of range for us. Yeah, we can get up to level 7, but not level 8. So we're not going to get that now, for sure. Nonetheless... yeah, let's grab his next level of big guns. Better hit chance. I can dig it. Now, attributes. I feel like we're probably going to go with strength because... that continues to pay dividends when we're able to equip the best armor for him and Mia. Coordination with the other one. Status effect resistance is okay. Awareness is always welcome with an extra range damage bonus. But we're going to go with strength. And so we're not going to be able to take this perk, the steady shot, for at least like 3, at least... yeah, it's going to be a while, is what I'm thinking. So, pressure cooker. Superheat an enemy's vehicle with your flamethrower. 40% of the vehicle's con and fire damage over the next 2 turns and prevents the vehicle from taking any actions. We have fought 0 vehicles that I can remember, and that's what makes me want this, because I feel like this is going to be invaluable when we need it. The other one, though, is move up. Gain 0.5 combat speed on the first turn of combat while using big guns. Both of which he's using. This is useful immediately. This is potentially life-saving when I need it. And the only thing is that I have to remember that it's here. Like, Marquardt, Fox, Azaric, anybody that can help me remember that I take pressure cooker now. Because I'm just worried that I will forget that it exists. But being able to straight up shut down an enemy vehicle... it feels weird to take something that I've had no use for whatsoever on the assumption that that it's going to become useful later. But I really think it could be very useful later. This would be useful immediately, though. Here's the reason why I'm thinking about this. If I don't take pressure cooker now, then the next time that it comes up, like, I'm going to want to take steady shot, and then we're still not getting pressure cooker. I'm taking pressure cooker. Screw it. Locked in. We took it. All right. And then Lucia, we're saving points, and Azra, we're saving points and perks. All right. Yeah, and we're saving these points for, like, anything else. Yeah, because otherwise we're not going to be able to do anything. Okay. Fox Mode is saying, I got a few vehicles in my game, but I don't want to spoil anything. Yeah, I took pressure cooker. I feel like whenever that comes up, it's going to be super helpful. So one thing that we're picking up from this area is this hostage... Oh, wait. We didn't listen to the tape. This hostage situation did not work out the way that they had expected. And I just have to remember where to do this. I think it's under Archive. And it has something to do with kidnappers in trouble.
Sending that ransom note was the dumbest idea Corby ever had. Nothing to do for weeks but stare at the walls and babysit these damn kids. By the time Roscoe found the old man's liquor, everybody was ready for a taste. Of course, that's when the boy made a run for it. Didn't get 10 steps before Roscoe shot him down. Everybody started yelling then, waving their guns around and calling each other fools. Don't know who shot first. Guess it don't matter much now. Roscoe's dead, Corby too, and here I sit with a bullet in my gut. Never should have come here. I tried to tell him, but one of them dumb fuckers ever listened to me.
Yeah, it's weird that, like, sometimes you can, like, go around and loot while you're listening to the tape, but then other times it gets interrupted. Okay. This is a very high lockpicking skill for what appears to just be a goat, so I'm gonna save it just in case the goat turns out to be a necromorph or something. Oh wait, Azric just leveled up. Hold on, this could be extremely awesome. Did he? Yes, he did. Hold on. I think it's time, ladies and gentlemen, for level 10 sniper rifles. And with that... Oh, confirm changes. Because with that, we get chain ambush. Ambush attacks with sniper rifles that kill your target don't end the ambush. We may not always kill, but by God, this is gonna be great. Oh, so many chain ambushes now. Now, for attributes, we already have intelligence all the way up. Coordination would be good because it's extra action points, I feel like. But, luck. Anything now we can do to get his critical chance up higher? Lucky crit chance, yes please. And his penetration goes up as well. Done. Oh my god, Azric's gonna be an absolute death machine. Okay, so... Since there's nothing else back here, maybe the mountain goat is a recruitable animal, except that we don't have, you know, anybody with animal whisperer. Okay. Yeah, if I, like, retrain Lucia, maybe what I would do is take her points out of, like, I don't know, like... She's got a few points that are in, like, nothing, and I could put those into Animal Whisperer instead. This young girl is covered in dirt and blood, sitting beside a partially eaten body. She is loudly munching on what appears to be a human liver. Isn't the liver filled with bile? Isn't it like one of the most disgusting things that you pull out of a human body? As you approach, she turns to look at you, giving you the 1,000-yard stare of a crazed mind.
I think we got a live one here.
Who are you? You're not my family. You go away now. I'm sorting through dreams for my brother. Unless you have some more candies?
I don't know this situation. My initial thought towards cannibals skews very, very close to slavers. And we all saw how I feel about slavers. The thing is, if she's actually, like, mentally unsound, that does change things. Slavers do what they do by choice. Someone who is, not processing things cognitively properly could wind up doing any number of things that seem irrational, and it's not necessarily a reason to put them to death immediately. So, dreams for your brother?
Root beer flavored dreams for my brother. He's real nice. Randy. He always said we'd build us a place one day. Me, Mommy, Daddy, and him. We'll all live up in the blue sky together. He has to come back first, though. Do you want some of these? They're my very last ones. The gummies say it's okay to chew on them. It's respectful. And they taste so sweet.
Oh, she's really weirding me out, though. No, we're not trying some. No, thank you.
Oh well, it's okay.
Whoa.
More candies for Nita.
She stuffs one digit in her mouth and bites down hard with a sickly crunching sound. She grins up at you happily, teeth bloodied. Well, I really want to say you're coming with us now. I want to make sure that we don't lose that option. But what the hell happened?
Bad men came from the flatlands. Mummy and Daddy left. Then the doggies came for the candy and Mommy and Daddy, and the bad men are gone, but there's lots of candy.
As broke as a dropped plate. Maybe we should put her out of her misery.
You're coming with us now.
Don't shout at me! I'll come! You won't melt like Mommy and Daddy, right? I didn't like it. Except for the jump ropes they made me. That was okay. I like those. Can I bring them?
She points to a tangle of rotting intestines, the gray-black flesh stinking of bile. No!
Okay. I don't know why you're so mean to me, but okay. Just don't hurt me.
I want to make one thing clear. If we bring Nita back to her brother, and he's like... And he sees her covered in blood and picking pieces of finger bone out of her teeth, and it's like... Oh, Nita, thank God she's okay, and so well fed too. At least she remembered the survivalist tactics that we gave her. I will kill both of them on the spot. If, on the other hand, he says, oh my God, what's going on? My sister's never been, like, you know, she's perfectly fine as long as she has somebody to, like, you know, I don't know, give her like a yam or something, then it'll come out differently. Lead Nita back to Randy Gett. Yes, we will. This must be Randy Gett's younger brother. The facial resemblance is strong. The exit wound on his chest appears to be several days old, but the bite marks on his arm seem fresh. Okay, Homestead Key. We probably already picked the lock that this went to. Razor Linkage. This mod adds shrapnel to every shot fired, ensuring targets suffer heavy blood loss in addition to any other damage sustained. That sounds super cool. I was slightly worried, like I thought maybe we would look in here and there'd just be like an entire package of tasty cakes or something. Just a pallet of Snickers that were right here the whole time, and she still considered. By the way, hey Provost. Provost, what is Latin for what the fuck have I gotten myself into? Oh, Provost had no idea who he was gonna be hanging out with.
Nia, is that you?
Okay, speak carefully, Randy. Lives are on the line. It's her, but maybe not all of her?
I don't know how to thank you, Rangers. My little sister, safe and sound and all in one piece, but... Wait. What about everyone else?
So here's what we know. The boy, who I assume was the brother, ran off. He wound up getting shot. There was some sort of like additional, like there was some sort of gunfight that broke out. Several of the kidnappers were wounded, and she was here by herself. There was a hand-scrawled note about like, oh my God, she's eating everybody, but it's not like she suddenly discovered superhuman strength and started like tearing them all apart like Wolverine. She has some real boundary issues. Like, so... Here's the thing. I'm sorry, but I need to know how he feels about the fact that his sister was eating people.
What? Oh, I see. Nita... Oh, honey girl, Nita. I'm so sorry. I should have come for you sooner. Thank you, Rangers. I'll deal with this. It's a family matter after all. And Nita... she deserves to be with her family. We'll speak again soon at your base. I promise.
Okay. You gotta understand, Randy, we didn't want Farron Brygo's crew there because we thought that they might not be 100% loyal. I don't care if you're the best mechanic in the whole wide world, you're not hanging out at the base if you come from a family of cannibals. Well, you might hang out in proximity to the base. Just slightly below the surface. Anyway. that was exactly the length that I was hoping that it was going to be. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to throw it on a save. It's been a while, so let's save over ambush site. I guess we could theoretically call this an ambush. And what we're going to do is go find somebody fun to raid. I want to thank again for the folks that raided over. It was really fun to make their acquaintance, and hopefully they had a good time hanging out and getting some explanation of Wasteland 3. I want to thank Mark Quack, Fox McCloud, Caroluna, Azaric. Let me scroll up a little bit because, like I said, I do tend to forget names. Oh, cool. Yeah, just don't scroll at all then. Just scroll up. Oh, yep, Ronan was here. T-National had stopped by. Let me just scroll up a little bit. Markintosh, blah, blah, blah. And... yes, so we got a visit from Lynn, Stealth Hazy, and... Amy. Yep, Ronan was here as well. I know that I said hello to Mark Quack. Okay, so I feel like that's a pretty good rundown. If I missed anybody, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out. And what we're going to do right now is find somebody fun to raid to. And that might be Mia. I do not know if she is live, but I think that on Thursdays they've taken to playing some Elder Scrolls Online. This was a lot of fun, and what we're going to do in the next episode is go warn Flab the Inhaler about the incoming attack. I suspect that that's going to be another pretty significant fight to kick us off, and then we'll just go do the next thing that is the lowest level on the quest list, which is a way that I like pursuing games like this. Carolina is confirming that Mia is live, so we're going to go say hello to her. You guys, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great night.